Hello everybody, I hope I'm audible right now. Let me check. Oh yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back and let's get started with this live, and we will be focusing on the Google Meet clone. And the interesting thing that's gonna be happening over here, that is this live will not stop. Uh, will not stop. That doesn't mean it will never stop. It will not stop. It will be at least 4 hour long, or it can be 5 hour long too. So if I have the energy left, I will be uh, increasing the length of the live. Like it will be increased. Otherwise, 4 hour is going to be the goal right now. Alrighty, so this is how I'm gonna be going ahead. I hope I'm audible. Otherwise, 4 hour is going to be. Yeah, I am audible. So without any further delay, let me just simply spin up the project and simply get started. Alrighty, I hope this is clear. And what we are gonna be doing, simple, easy peasy, slowly, no, just a sec. I don't have some projects here. Did I delete them by mistake? Even if I deleted them, I don't care, but they should be here. What is the difference between video calling and this Google Meet app, this, and this Meet and Google Meet app? Okay, there's nothing here. Let's delete this one. Video calling is the one. I have to go to the Google Meet. Let me open with the code here. Slowly. I don't wanna speak aloud. Like I wanna speak, but I don't wanna speak really aloud, so that I don't get tired. Okay, so this much we've done. What is the next thing that we have to do today? First of all, let me run this project. So this is where we've been just simply going with the things. The middle one will be used for running the projects. The left one will be used for running the WS WebSocket server, and the right one will be used for running the web app. So if I wanna run everything at the same time, so I'm gonna be using this the middle terminal. Turbo dev, just like this. It will do nothing but simply start it. Once it's started, I can just simply go to my front end. Let me close this, and pretty simple stuff, not really something hard and all. Simply starting it. I have to go to the meeting section. As for the remaining pages, I will work on them later once the meeting section has been just simply kind of worked on properly. But it turns out that I'm facing some issues. By mistake, I clicked on that. So nerve hell, whatever. This Next.js app is taking time to be compiled, if I'm not wrong. Let me keep it this much. And what is the issue here? It hasn't been compiled or what? Okay, it's starting right now. Let's wait for a while. Slowly I'll go. It's gonna be a long stream, and I just want to get this thing done as soon as possible. So why not just simply work on it as much as possible? But for that we need to keep coding, and for that thing I need to have the energy. Don't you think so? Okay, so meanwhile, what can I do? We have gone through these many things, right? Let's simply work on the logic part. It's simply restarting, so that simply means that's gonna be taking time, and these interfaces, they don't need to be here. So ultimately I better create a lib.type.ts. All the types are gonna be here related to lib. So lib.types.ts, I'm gonna be keeping all the types related to lib over here, though I could have categorized them as well, but as I don't have those many types right now, so I'm simply gonna cut them from here, simply gonna keep them over here, and simply gonna export them from here. Such a bad thing. Alrighty, let's simply export all of them from here. So once they are exported, wherever they are needed, I'm gonna be just simply importing them. So this is done. What is the next thing? The next thing is that others may have some as well, and turns out they don't really have socket manager. And okay, none of them seem to be having any types related issues. Okay, this not this one. Media manager, peer manager. Only here I have to just simply create the types, and this is fine. What is the next thing? It must have been open. Here we are. Yeah, that's great. So what is the next thing? Camera open. So let me turn on the camera. And excuse me with this thing. This is the just my camera. My mobile is kept there somewhere, like a little far from me. So my mobile's camera is on, and that's what is being shown over here. Working quite well. What is the next thing? The next thing is that I have to make another participant join the meeting, just like this. Great. Let me do that too. That participant will have different ID altogether. Allow, and there are two participants right now. If I click on the camera, though WebRTC connection is established, and because of that thing it's working quite well. If I click on this camera, it's also working well. If I turn it off, it's been turned off. Amazing. What is the next step? The next thing is that whenever someone sends me request to join, I don't get any request as such, right? So let me do even that. As soon as I get a joining request, I have to just render something great. Joining request in the sense, if I go to my store and meeting store, inside meeting store I have something called joining participant. Yeah, joining participant. So whenever the value inside this changes, I'm gonna get the last element from this, because that's the recent user who wants to join. So all the time whenever the value changes, I will select, if there is only one participant, so if I'm selecting the last one, so of course the first one is, the only one will be selected. If there are two, so that simply means I selected the first one earlier, now it's time to select the second one. So I will be selecting the last participant all the time, and once that is selected, I will be just simply saying this particular participant wants to join the meeting. So, okay, where do I have to do it? For doing it, let me go to the page.tsx over here, and I have a few things here. Like this is one of the toast I have. Once participant actually joins the meeting, then this will be shown here. That's great. Another one, what else can I have here? Use effect, another one, and it will be monitoring nothing but joined participant array. So whenever the value of that changes, it will trigger. That simply means I need to have that here as well, and I'm gonna be subscribing only to that one, that state. So there is going to be something, S is gonna be something, I will rename it, not really big problem. Use meeting, and once getting the use meeting, I will get the state. Once I got the state, from the state I will get joined participants. This is nothing but an array. I will copy it from here, I will paste it over here. So ultimately this way we have it. What is the next? I'm gonna be giving this joining participants as a dependency over here. I'm setting them as a dependency, and after that, what? Whenever the value changes, it will trigger. And if joining participants dot length, that's greater than 0, in that case what I have to do? In that case, I have to find the joining participants. So joining participant, this time I have to find one, or current joining participant, and that's gonna be equals to what? That's gonna be equals to joining participants and the length, right? So joining participants dot length -1. So I'm gonna be selecting the last one. Great. Once I got the last one, then what next? By the way, to make it simpler, I can even say length is gonna be equals to joining participants dot length control C, and if length is greater than 0, and I'm gonna be having this length over here, in that case length minus 1 will be this much. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead. And what is the next thing that I can do? Once I have the length of the participants, length of the array length, I'm simply checking it as well, or I can even make it like this, control D D D, okay, D ARR length. Well, this is not the best one, but okay, let it be. The naming is not the best. I mean, this name array length can be better here, but okay, never mind. Coming back to this one, once we've done this, if the length is already greater than 0, we got the current participant. Once we got the current participant, so toast toast dot success. And what is this gonna be? Toast dot success is nothing but current joining participants dot username plus, is this gonna be okay, wants to join the meeting, just like this. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead. Hopefully it's gonna be right. Let me check. So suppose this participant leaves the meeting, not getting any toast. Of course I will get an option to allow over here. There are 3 participants. Let me stop everything. Let me start it again. Come back here. Yeah, username wants to join the meeting. Ultimately I'm getting it. Which username? Ultimately this username. So over here I got it here. Okay, I got the request. What if that person leaves just like this? Then I got 2 1. If I allow all, then what will happen? I'm getting 3 of them, and that's gonna be problematic. Okay, so what can I do now? First of all, stop it again. This is kind of a bug that I have. Username wants to join the meeting, that's great. That means this one is the host, but as soon I got the request here, right? And that simply means this participant tried to join the meeting, and then what happened? This host got the request, and now host can actually allow and deny. Once the host gets the request, that simply means the host has the information about the user. Yeah, so if I reload the page, then what will happen? The socket connection will be disconnected. When the socket connection is actually disconnected, then what should happen? If the socket connection is actually disconnected, then disconnect will happen, but this participant is not the like part of any meeting. Then there will be no meeting. As there is no meeting, nothing will happen. But the problem is here, I'm not removing the participant from the host side. Okay, so if I click on allow all, I already have the information of this particular participant, so that will anyhow join the meeting. Okay, so when I click on allow all, it will go to the backend side, right? Yeah, it will go to the backend side, and then I'm gonna be informing each other. So on the backend side, I have to first of all find whether this user actually exists or not. Got it? So I think this is the this can be fixed though. So on the backend side, I'm gonna be getting the grant permission. Backend side, WebSocket server, source, and server.ts. Over here, I will get the request handle. That is gonna be what? Handle normal server process. Yeah, handle normal server process, and handle grant joining permission. Over here I get the payload, and I get a particular participant over here. What I have to do, I have to join this participant, as simple as that. As I have the info, so I have to join. But what if the participant already left? How will I handle that situation? If the request came here, the participant will anyhow be added. So there's no way to do fix this bug here. Once the information is received here about any participant, and if that is granted, it will be added. So yeah, it cannot be fixed from this side. So there's one way, and that is when any participant leaves the room, host needs to be notified. That simply means when that participant leaves the room, so if I go to server.ts, so whenever this closing thing happens, at that time what happens? First of all, I look through the meeting ID. Where am I getting this meeting? Just a sec. Meeting ID. I got the meeting ID. Then I will check. I already have the connection ID. If there is no meeting, then continue. And if I got a meeting, I'm checking the participant, left participant. If there is no participant, again continue. So that's okay, it will do the job. And once I got the left participant over here, using the connection ID, I found the participant exactly who was the participant who left. Once I got the participant, I got the information of the participant as well. Once I got the information of the participant, I'm removing that participant. And this will happen when? This will happen only when the participant is part of the meeting. Okay, what if participant is not part of the meeting? In that case, whenever the participant leaves, I will just have the ID of the participant. Yeah. And what am I doing here at the end? If the meeting does not exist, I'm removing the meeting. And handle host left. If host is leaving the meeting, then I'm gonna be handling this. And then I'm gonna be informing all the participants over here. So this thing will happen. Informing everybody in the sense host is also the part of the participants. So host will also be informed. Inform others about participant. So when others are informed about the participant, they are gonna remove the participants from others array, right? So let me check this thing on the front end side. So whenever others are informed about the participants, they will be removing it from other participants array, nothing else. So when they are informed inside signaling.ts, whenever they are informed, normal process, handle inform others about left participant. What am I doing here? I got the left participant array, and this thing I'm doing. Remove left participant. So insert left participant. Remove left participant in the sense it will be removed from others. And set left participant in the sense I will be setting it separately. Okay, this is fine. First of all, I'm removing it. Let me have a log here. This is not the best name, by the way. From the other participants array. So I'm gonna be removing it from here, and I'm gonna be setting it separately, so that once I'm setting it separately, then what will be the use of this? Setting the participant separately. When that participant leaves, I'm setting it so that I can inform the person that okay, this particular participant leaves. And ultimately, so that I could inform the participant with the help of the name, and because of that thing, I have to set the info over here. Or left participant name, I can even set this, but okay, never mind. Set left participant is enough for now. Okay, so this is the thing that we are doing. That simply means we are removing it from other participant section. Okay. Host will do the same thing. That simply means joining participant that I had, participants, the values that I have inside, they get removed only when allow and deny happens. Either user allows or denies, at that time the values get removed. And what I have to do, if it closes, I'm gonna be notifying the host, and host will be removing it. Okay, so what can I do now? Go to the server.ts, and over here I got the meeting. Great. Once I got the meeting, if the meeting actually exists, one more thing, I even have to find the participant, but the participant is not the part of any meeting. Amazing. Now the problem is the participant who left. Okay, I don't have the meeting ID of that particular participant. There can be 3 to 4 meetings continuously, right? What do I have? I just have the connection ID, and that participant is not the part of any meeting yet. So how will I actually inform the host of a particular meeting, the meeting that particular participant wanted to join? So that's only one way, sending that as a query parameter. So far what I did, I've been sending in the request, I've been sending what? I've been sending ID, and right now I even need to send the meeting ID, so that here I'm able to receive the meeting ID. And once I receive the meeting ID, so at least I know that this is the participant who actually wanted to join this meeting. Okay, any another way? Another way can be, this will work for sure. If we set it here, we will get the meeting ID. Another way can be, whenever the participant joins the meeting, it will send a message. It will send a normal message, and that normal message will definitely contain the meeting. Without the meeting, the normal server process, and when I'm handling asks to connect, only that time that will contain the meeting ID. And how about saving this meeting ID somewhere? Okay, where can I save it? I have this state, and export meeting ID can be, no, that's gonna be problematic. Why? Because the meeting ID that I have, that cannot be global, because if the other person joins, this meeting ID will be overwritten, and this way it's gonna be problematic every time. Yeah, so this meeting ID can be overwritten by the others, and if there are multiple meetings, this will not be the best option to do. Okay, so what is the next thing? I'm definitely gonna be getting the meeting ID, but that meeting ID should be related to that particular user, and should not be overwritten when other person joins. So when I'm actually handling normal server process over here, simply means what? Simply means I have data.payload, and when I have this data.payload, so even over here I get the new participant, and over here I get the payload, inside the payload I get the new participant. The data that I get, that's not, that is the same, right? The payload, yeah, that's the same. So I can make it like this actually. Instead of having payload over here, cut it from here, remove it from here, and get rid of this. So this is how I'm gonna be going ahead. I will definitely have the new participants. So handler grant join permission and handle asks to connect. Both the times I'm getting what? Both the times I'm getting participant is inside the payload. Okay, that simply means whenever I'm handling the process, at that time I'm getting it, right? That simply means server.ts, where is that? So many files are open. So whenever I'm handling the normal server process, at that time I'm getting the participant info for sure, right? And when I'm getting the participant info, how about saving this here itself? Will it work over here? If I save the meeting ID here, and that will be related to that particular user, that's nothing but an string. So if I save the meeting ID over here, and whenever I get normal processes in over here, from here I will get the meeting ID. So whenever socket connection gets established, I'm gonna be saving it there. Next time I'm gonna be getting the events over here. That meeting ID will be saved here for that particular user, and that simply means I will be able to get that. It should work. Let me see whether it actually works or not. So string as for this meeting ID. When I'm actually handling normal processes at that time, meeting ID is gonna be equals to passed message dot data dot payload dot meeting ID, just like this. Again, it needs to be let here. Okay, this is done. I've even set over here. So that simply means whenever the participant actually leaves, I should be getting the meeting ID over here. CLG meeting ID, and that's gonna be 1234. Sorry. Meeting ID, just like this. Hopefully it's gonna be right. And now, even if that participant is not the part of the meeting, I should be getting the meeting ID, exactly which meeting wanted to join, which was the meeting that he wanted to join and he couldn't join. Let's see. So I'll have to start it again, and this time hopefully if there are two users, they join different meetings. So let me see, reload the page, and let me make it 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the another user wishing to join other, they are the host by default. This also has become the host, and this also has become the host. So okay, not really a big problem. Now another participant will try to join this meeting. Enter it over here. This participant is wishing to join the meeting. Username wants to join the meeting. I haven't allowed the participant yet, but this one is here. Let me do one thing. Now if I close this, then what will happen? I'm logging the value. I should be getting it on the backend side. So this is the server, right? Let me close this. That simply means participant left the meeting, and when the participant leaves the meeting wanted to join, right? This is the one that I should get. So many things I got, but meeting wanted to join is undefined. Why? Meeting wanted to join is undefined. Okay. How about when I get the message? Meeting ID, meeting want to join, and I will have meeting ID over here. Any problem? No problem as such. Let me run it again. Let me exit this because most of the time I will be starting them together, so not really big problem. This is how it should be looking like. Now it looks a bit better. They've been started. Meeting want to join is still undefined. Amazing. Why is that so? So whenever I get a message here, at that time I'm setting the meeting ID over here for that particular user. I'm handling it here as well. Meeting ID string, payload meeting ID. Is that gonna be one? Maybe payload. I think so. Meeting ID. No, payload dot new participant dot meeting ID. Probably like this. Let's see now. I had some issues with the structure of the code. Okay, now I'm getting this meeting ID over here, 1 2 3 4, and once I'm getting here and two participants are trying to join, so 1 2 3 4, this 5, and this one I also got. What is the next thing? The next thing is that whenever the participant leaves, let me make another participant join the same meeting. So 1 2 3 4, another person will try to join the same meeting. I got the request over here, and hopefully I got the ID over here as well about the new participant. What is the next thing? The next thing is that this participant will leave the meeting. Let him leave the meeting. The question is, meeting wanted to join. I'm still getting this ID over here. So I got the meeting, and once I got the meeting, I have to get the host of the meeting, and once I got the host of the meeting, I have to inform that this particular person is not requesting to join the meeting anymore. Okay, so this is how I have to go. Ultimately, yeah, we are getting the things. So what can we do? The next thing, let me remove this. Let me remove one more thing. Meeting on deletion. This is quite working well, so no problem as such. Whenever the participant leaves the meeting, what if there are more than one meetings? Then what happens? I haven't checked this particular section. If there is one meeting, that is fine. The ID is 1 2 3 4. If there are more than one meetings, then that may be problematic. So that is something that I have to check. So there is a participant wishing to join this meeting. Okay. After that, he leaves the meeting. I'm getting 1 2 3 4. There is another participant wishing to join this meeting. After that, he leaves the meeting. I'm getting 1 2 3 4 5. What if they do the same thing at the same time? At the same time, this participant wants to join the meeting. At the same time, this participant wants to join another meeting. And now two participants are trying to join two other meetings. If I just see over here, I'm getting the request. And if I see over here, I'm also getting the request over here. Okay. So if this particular participant leaves the meeting, I'm getting 1 2 3 4. And if this particular participant leaves the meeting, I'm getting 1 2 3 4 5. So yeah, we are handling multiple meeting disconnections, and we are getting the IDs of multiple meetings. In this way, we will be able to get the host information of multiple meetings. That's what I actually wanted. Okay, let's simply close this. Alrighty, this is working well as expected. The next thing that I can actually do over here, let me remove this. So now I will have the meeting ID over here. That simply means if I have the meeting ID, and if something closes, so I already have the meeting ID of the participant. So instead of doing this much, I already have the meeting ID, right? So I've been looping through all the meetings, Right now I don't have to do that because I already know which meeting that particular participant wanted to join. So in that case, let me keep it simple. Const meeting is gonna be equals to meetings meetings dot meeting ID that I already have. And apart from this particular thing, maybe I will be removing this section, and this break statement is not quite needed right now, and this is how I will be going at. Yeah, few things are missing here, let me fix them. So I got the meeting. Okay, once I got the meeting, there could be probability that it is undefined. So if I don't have the meeting, in that case just simply return from here, no problem as such. Simple. As for this continue, this is not even needed. This break is not even needed. Probably return is gonna be here. So yeah, I directly got my meeting over here. So whichever meeting the participant wanted to leave, whenever he left, whatever meeting either he wanted to join or he was already the part of that meeting and he wanted to leave. Got it. After that, I will get the left participant, and once I got the left participant ID, okay. And what if the left participant ID is if the left participant wasn't the part of the meeting? In that case, return. So left participant index, that's triple equals to -1. In that case, just simply return from here. So this is how it will go. Then I will get the participant. If I have the participant, that's great. If I don't have the participant, again I will return from here, saying that I don't have the participant and all. If I have the participant, then I will be removing that particular participant. And once that participant is removed from the participant section, then I'm going to be checking the length. If the length became 0, so I will be deleting the meeting itself. If the meeting exists, then I will be checking I will be checking whether the left participant is actually the host or not. If that was the host, I will be selecting a new host, assigning the new host, sending the message to that particular host so that the information can be changed on the UI side. Then I'm gonna be informing others. So this is how it simply goes. One thing, if the participant is already not the part of the meeting somewhere, I got the meeting. Yeah, this particular meeting he wanted to join. I got the index, and if it index, okay, this is even doesn't matter. I can directly check the participant. So if I'm not getting any participant, then what do I have to do? Of course I have to return. But apart from that particular thing, if I don't have left participant, that simply means that participant wasn't the part of the meeting. Okay, but I have what? I have the connection ID. So const host is gonna be what? Host is gonna be meeting dot host. That's right. Once I have the host, I can get the host ID, obviously. So host ID is gonna be host dot ID. What is the problem here? The problem is that that is possibly null, meeting dot host and all. So meeting dot host is possibly null. How about if I say that it does exist? In that case, it will be gone. Let me do one thing. It's gonna be just like this. I'll check if I don't have the host. It's gonna be too much. I mean, it will work, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a lot of code for just simple one thing. So I will directly get the host ID. If host exists, in that case, meeting dot host dot ID. Otherwise, just a simple string. Okay. So I got the host ID. Once I got the host ID, const WebSocket connection connections, I will get the WebSocket connection of the host using the host ID. Once I got the WebSocket connection, ws.send, I'm gonna be sending a message over here. Before that, I will have to create the message. So const message, and what will this? First of all, label is gonna be labels dot what? Normal server process. It will have some data. Data will have a payload. Payload will have the connection ID. Any problem? No problem as such. But it will even have the type. Type means types. It will be imported from there. Dot. I don't want any one of these types, so I will be creating a new one, and the new type will be what? Normal, not joining, not requesting to join the meeting. Requesting to, I don't know whether this is the best name. Not requesting to join meeting. For now, I'm gonna be keeping it like this. Earlier he requested, right now he is not requesting. That simply means I have to remove the user. So not requesting to join meeting, just like this. I got that type here. I'm gonna be adding the type over here. So this particular section is done, and after that JSON.stringify, and I will be stringifying the message. So this particular thing is done. Now the host will get only host should get it. So yeah, host will get this particular message. Once the host receives this message, so okay, let's go to the front end side. On the front end side, signaling.ts, over here the message will come, that is the normal server process, and inside that particular normal server process, that is the handle normal server process, right? So I should be redirected there. Yeah, handle normal server process. And once I'm inside this, what am I handling this time? Handle request to join the meeting, and there is one more case right now. Case types dot not requesting to join the meeting. Of course, I have to break it. And before that, I have to create a function dot handle not requesting to join meeting. Again, I have to give data.payload. This payload contains the connection ID. Using the connection ID, I will find that. Call it ID, call it connection ID. Let's call it ID, because at the end of that is nothing but the ID. ID is gonna be equals to the connection ID. I'm naming it connection ID. That's a different case, but that is just the ID. Okay, never mind, that doesn't really matter. Coming back to this one, it's better to name it same everywhere. So probably it's good to name it an ID. And again, when it comes to this connection side, WebSocket side, or socket side, so at the time it's better to have two things. It's better to have ID is the connection ID in my case. That is not the best thing. So my ID is my connection ID. And what should you usually you should do, that your ID should be separate, because this ID will be coming separate. This ID will be coming from the backend side, and create another connection ID, because in socket.io this connection.id will automatically be created, right? So when this is created, so at that time your ID and your connection ID, they are different. So try to do the same thing here as well in the WebSocket. Create the connection ID, keep the connection ID separate from ID. We have made both of them same here, but okay, that's fine. So this is what we have to create. Copy it, and let me go here. So these are the functions that I have. They're just doing their jobs. I have to create one more, and that's gonna be just below, maybe here. Export function. I will get the payload. What will that payload contain? That payload will contain nothing but the ID. ID is gonna be nothing but the string. Can't do it like this. ID is gonna be nothing but the string. Spelling is wrong. Yeah, this is fine. So what do I have to do? I have to remove it from the joining user. Simple. Okay. So const joining user. What is the state? Let's go back to the store now. Meeting. Do I have remove joining user here? I must have that. Remove left participant I have. Set joining user, set joining participants, and I have this remove participants, remove joining participants. It takes what? It just simply takes the ID, because I'm not only removing here, I'm removing when the host actually denies the person, or either denies or allows the person. So at that time I'm also removing too. So it was already created. So I'm gonna be using this remove joining participant. I'll be back here. Let me first of all import this. Let me go to that particular function and const remove joining participant, and that's gonna be equals to this is nothing but a function. So use meeting dot get state dot remove joining participant. I got this here. Once I got this here, so remove joining participant, I'll be giving the ID, and the participant is gonna be removed. Once the participant is removed, the state will change. As the state changes, the UI will re-render and the job will be done. Let's see it in action. So let's run the turbo dev again. And what is our goal? The goal is simple, that once the participant request and host hasn't allowed the meeting, so if the participant don't want to join the meeting and simply closes the browser, as that time the participant info should be removed from the request as well on the host side. So let's see, reload the page. This is the one I got. Control C, let me paste it here. Got a notification over here, someone wants to join the meeting. The name is username, I will change it later, forget about that, but definitely someone wants to join the meeting. That simply means I'm supposed to be clicking here and I'm supposed to be allowing this person. Okay, let me ask another person join again. So right now 2 people wants to join the meeting. Great job. What if one person don't want to join the meeting? So as soon as I click on this, the person should be removed from here. Wow, it worked. And now I got that thing again, username. So why am I getting it now? Because the array changed though. That's right, the array changed. So what should I do in that case? That's okay. The array changed, and this is the last username that's being shown. This particular username wants to join the meeting, and that is not the best thing, but that's fine. At least fine for now. And if this person also don't want to join the meeting, so that's gone. I'm not getting anything here. Great job. And how about the another meeting? Like, okay, this be control shift TT. So 2 people wants to join the meeting. I got them here. Let's talk about the another meeting. This is also one of the meetings, but the ID is different. 1 2 3 4 5. Somebody wants to join this meeting, then what will happen? This is the another meeting, and this is the another meeting. I'm getting username wants to join the meeting. So somebody wants to join this meeting. I got the request here. Another person wants to join the same meeting. I got the request over here. Now the person don't want to join the meeting. The request is gone. And now even this person don't want to join the meeting. It's completely gone. In case that they want to join the meeting, then I will be getting the requests over here. I can allow them personally. I mean manually allow or deny. So once I deny, the user will be redirected to the home page automatically. If I allow, the user will be allowed and the user will be the part of the meeting. And if the user actually leaves the meeting for some reason or reloads it, then the user will have left the meeting. User will be left the meeting. User will leave the meeting as well. Such a grammatical mistake. Coming back to this one. Let me make this participant join the meeting again. This is gonna be amazing. Oh, by the way, this 2 participants wants to join the meeting. Let me close the remaining stuff. That means 1 2 3 4 5 is here. 1 2 3 4 is here. 1 2 3 4 is here. Let me close these ones. So ultimately this is the meeting. 2 participants want to join the meeting. I can deny all of them. Gone. Both of them will be on the home page. But one step back, not one step back, control, paste, 1 2 3 4, wants to join the meeting, paste again, wants to join the meeting. I can click allow all as well. If I click on allow all, both of them have joined the meeting. So ultimately there are 3 participants in my meeting right now. Great. Let me do it like this. Now as there are 3 participants, let me turn on the camera and see it. Look, there are 3 participants. If I show you the meetings just like this, how can I keep it? Let me keep it here, and here it is. So there are 3 participants right now. I know it's really small. Let me keep it like this. So there are 3 participants. First participant, let me keep it on the top, just like this, and this is fine. So what happened? First participant turned the camera on, and it is visible on all the participants, and that means it is working well. Let me turn the camera off. It's gone. It took some time because of course you turn the camera off on your side, then the stream will stop going on the other side, and then it happened. But yeah, it is working, and slowly it will start. It's taking time to just simply show the things here. Usually this is fine because this is happening on the other user side. Another user doesn't know when you turn off the camera and all. If I turn on the mic, hello, 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 that was crazy because my on mic was echoing. So it's okay when we deploy it somewhere, at that time it's gonna be working well. So it turns out, yes, we've written the code the right way. What happens when this is the host, right? When the host leaves the meeting, everybody will be informed that a particular person left the meeting. Ultimately host left the meeting, and yeah. So now the question is, who will have become the host? Any random user, the user at a 0th index should become the host ideally, because that's what our logic does, right? But let's see, how can I check the host? I will ask another participant to join the same meeting, this one, and as I asked, so over here I got the request. That simply means this participant became the host randomly, and I can allow from here, and the participant will join the meeting. As the new participant joined the meeting and the video was already on, so the video will be on here as well. So this is how it simply goes. Great. The participant left the meeting, so overall things are working. How about if I want to make the participant leave the meeting, simply redirect it, to the home page. So we have to even work on this particular thing. So yeah, we have worked on these many things. What is the next thing? The next thing, we have been getting the same name, username over here. So at least let's prompt the user to enter a username so that we don't get the same name again and again. And the logic has already been written. So let me stop it, and let me close everything. I have to just simply uncomment one more thing. So whenever a participant wants to join the meeting, before even that, whenever a participant sends a request inside meeting ID, page.tsx, forget about this page, RFC, write the code to a simple way, add a button to create the meeting. When will it happen? Later we'll do it. Just a comment I have. That doesn't really matter. Coming back to this one. So this much we've done, and over here, whenever the participant goes to what meeting page, so these many use effects runs, they do their own jobs. Let's not worry about them. And the important thing happens here. First of all, this use effect runs. At that time, instead of hard coding the username over here, what will I do? I will prompt the user for the name. Give me the name, something like that. The user will give me the name. Then I will check whether I have everything. Then I will set the current participant, and once the current participant is set, I'm gonna be creating, kind of setting the WebSocket connection. But before that, I need to have that setting. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, so this much is done. So right now, if they join the meeting, first of all, let me check whether this works or not. So 2 participants are here. Let me reload this. This will become the host. So this became the host. This is, I'm gonna be saying unstoppable over here. So that unstoppable name should be here. Now this meeting name is still equals to meeting name. That's another case. But I have to even change that. Let me name it Vipendra. So ultimately I should be getting a message over here saying Vipendra wants to join the meeting. So Vipendra wants to join the meeting. I know you cannot see it, but right now you can. So Vipendra wants to join the meeting. I'm getting the name, and I'm even getting my name over here. I'm not sure whether this is exactly the same name or someone like hard coded one. So let me join the meeting again with another name. Reload the page, of course. That another name could be ABCD, or better keep it Raj. Raj wants to join the meeting. I'm still getting Vipendra over here. That means this is the hard coded one. We have hard coded many things and we have to fix them. Okay. So great. Whenever somebody wants to join the meeting, on creation, ask to connect. I'm logging some of the values, but although they were just for the logging purpose, they are working. That particular functionality is working. In that case, I'm gonna be back here. Whenever somebody wants to join the meeting, handle normal server process, handle ask to connect, and I'm gonna be removing this from here. Alrighty, this much we've done, and the same thing will be happening here. I must have it below as well. Just this over here. Let me remove it. And do I have extra logs? Turns out I don't have. Okay, so this top, this collapse everything. Just I have two functions. They are doing their job, nothing else. And what is the next thing? The next thing is that instead of hard coding the value, so hard coding means where? Inside model I am hard coding, right? Inside the joining model. So let me close this. First of all, let me go to the web app. Inside web app, inside the app, and meeting. Inside the meeting, yeah, over here I have to, not this, the top one. And over here I have two things. I have video section, I have video panel. Even in the video section I'm hard coding the value, and the value is hard coded in the video grid section. I hope so. Let me restart it so that I can just simply see it on the go. Otherwise it's gonna be hard to just even see where I'm hard coding it. Reload it. Two of them will join the meeting. Name is gonna be VIP enter. So yeah, I'm getting just simply you over here. I should be getting my name. I should be getting the meeting name over here. There is meeting name. Meeting name. When you create the meeting, you should be having this. We will set this option meeting name, so that we can have a title for the meeting, right? We will work on this, but let me work on this. I'm being shown you every time. By the way, if this is the host, I should allow. This is not the host. This is the host. This is also not the host. So let me reload this. This will become unstoppable. This time unstoppable will try to join the meeting. Enter. Got a request. Allow all. Simple. It will do the job. Okay. So this much we have done. If I turn on the camera is turned on, so it is working quite well. Yeah. What is the next thing? The next thing is that, first of all, this U is hard coded. Great. So let me go to the video grid, and inside the video grid, U is fine for what? U is fine for you. Simple. And U means in your section you are just simply local user. So matters here the other users that I get, and they are getting by default you here. This username, participant.username, they should be getting the username. Yeah, they should be getting the username. When I'm getting the other participants over here, I'm getting their username over here, simply showing the username. Oh, I am getting VIP. Sorry. I didn't check it, but it is working. U means the current user. Over here means the current user. And VIP is here. And unstoppable is here. In fact, unstoppable is actually sharing the screen. So that is why, sorry, not sharing this, turning the camera on. So I'm getting the camera of the unstoppable. VIP is not doing that. So let me turn on VIP section as well. And then VIP starts doing that as well. So yeah, it does work. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is that I'm hard coding the value here. So if I just make another participant join the same meeting, the name can be Deependra this time, or not Vipendra, ABCD. If I enter, so in this particular section we are still getting this Vipendra over here, so I don't have to hard code this value. So that simply means let's go to the media controllers. No, page, yes, panels, of course, participant panel, yeah, and permission model, yeah. Over here I'm hard coding the value. So first of all, joining participant, I am getting that. As I'm getting the joining participant, so what can I do? As I'm getting the joining participant, I'm looping through that. Yeah, here this is the problem. So instead of doing it like this, how is the value hard coded? Sorry. Where should I see it? Yeah, here. So name is FG. It's okay. Let's simply have the name here. What will be the name? The name will be joining participant dot participants, not sorry, participant dot username. So I'm gonna be getting the name here as well. So this time I'm getting FDS because that's what I entered. Okay, never mind. So ultimately this is gonna work. The another thing is that inside this, all the participants that I have, other participants, all of them should be shown here, and I should be shown, including me. I should be shown here as well. Okay, great. So what can I do here? This particular section is done. Then I have participant list over here. This is the participant list. Crazy job. I need to have this thing as well. Host should be, I mean, you should be disable the ID, I mean mic. But once you disable the mic, that mic should be disabled for yourself only, not for others. We will work on it, never mind. Okay, this is gonna be great. Having said that, you have the participant on your side. They will have their camera, what? If they turn on their camera, how does it work? If two people join the meeting, and now you can turn the camera on and off of the other person just on your side, right? That reflect should not take place on the other side or on the other user side. In that case, you can just simply maintain the state. That doesn't really matter. That can be done easily, right? Yeah. So, what am I gonna be doing now? Participants, right? Const. First of all, I need to get other participants. I have to get the current user. Then the participant is gonna be the combination of both of them. So const other participants is gonna be a use meeting. I think this is use meeting and state dot other participants. I even have to get the current participants. So const current participant is gonna be equals to use meeting state and current participant. Once I got both of them, what is the problem here? State dot, okay, I got both of them. Once I got both of them, then I'm gonna be combining them. So parties or all participants is gonna be equals to current participant is gonna be the first one. By the way, that's already an object, so let me make it like this. And other participants, I will have to destructure it just like this. Once I got all participants over here, I'm gonna be having this here. The user control it should be participant. And as for this turning the mic on and all, whether you want to turn on the mic and all, yeah, you should have the value there as well. We will work on this. So let me do one thing. What is that? Video. Whether the video is on or not. Let me make it true by the way by default. I will work on it, don't worry. Let me make the mic off, sorry, not off, false by default. So at least I will not get the error. And crown for the host. Bye. Okay, wait. Participant name. Name should be username. What is the problem? It is just simply saying participant is what? Is possibly null. Wow. If participant is possibly null. If all participants dot length, that's equal equals to 0. Happy? Not happy. Inside this I'll have to check. Such a bad thing. Oh, why is that so? Because they can be actually, which can be null? Okay, current participant can be null. So what will I do? Here, let's check it like this. If I don't have the current participant, null. Now problem is gone. I mean, not problem is gone. Error is gone. Okay. So this thing is done. Participant ID I have. Participant username I have. Character dot a. That means the first character in the whatever the host is not gonna be host. Rather, it's gonna be is host over here. The crown is gonna be there beside that. That's it. So let's see how it's gonna be going on. So many tabs are open right now. Let me close them, and this should be enough. Even restart it. Let me restart it, and coming back to this, I have to enter the name. The first one is gonna be the host for sure. So that's gonna be unstoppable is gonna be the host. Enter. I'm getting U here, and U stands for unstoppable. I should also get the name here, but I'm not getting the name here. Why? Why am I not getting the name? Name is still name. Let me make it username. I'm getting unstoppable here. Crown is beside that. Crown is quite near, so let me make it a little far. That simply means gap. This will be the gap between the name and that. Not, I don't want that gap. This needs to be 3. Okay. What else? The crown probably needs to be 16. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so this much we have done it, and the next thing is that what? The next thing is adding the other participants. That's gonna be working fine. Reload this page. This particular participant will also be join the meeting. This is gonna be Vipendra this time. So I'm getting Vipendra wants to join the meeting. This is the name. The name is also here, and let me ask another participant join the meeting. So this is gonna be VIP. Of course I'll have to reload the page in order to run the prompt, the use effect, of course. So let me name it VIP. So 2 people wants to join the meeting. Vipendra wants to join the meeting. VIP wants to join the meeting. Okay. I could also have instead of having this name doesn't, okay, let the name be here. I could just have Vipendra and VIP, but okay, even if I have the name, who cares? I can allow or I can deny, or let's simply click on allow or. All of them are gonna be the part of the meeting right now. If I turn on the camera, have I done that? No. Let's click on the camera. The camera is turned on this side. I'm the unstoppable turned on the camera. Unstoppable is the host itself, and he turned on the camera. I should be getting the camera here as well by unstoppable. One more thing, if there is a host, that host should have a crown. Crown. Let me copy it. So not this much, just this much should be fine. So if there is a host in this section, host in the video section over here, video grid, I'm showing this name and all over here. I'm showing this U section here. So what will I do? U is okay, I'm gonna be having this, but I'm gonna have the crown as well. But what will happen now? First of all, I need to import the crown. That is not imported, so getting the error. And now should not be getting the error. Oh, I do have the crown, but that doesn't look good. So I need to have another paragraph, keep you over here, and I need to make it div. Sorry, just like this. Class name, flex. They are gonna be beside each other. How about like this? Sorry. Control C. This much was initially right. I'm gonna be having the crown over here, and of course I need to import the crown. So let me import that, just like this. Once the crown is imported, everything is already set. Hopefully that is not gonna look good, or that does look good. Crown should be at the top. How about this? Crown height, width, whatever. It should be 20. Okay, and that should mainly be for the host. So if there is somebody host, then the crown is gonna be there, otherwise crown will not be there. So I have to even render that conditionally. Rendering it conditionally in the sense, so here, cut this. Now what? Now what? This is the local video element. So in that case, am I getting the participant, current participant here? Other participants I'm getting, I'm not getting current participant. First of all, let me paste it directly over here. I need to have the info of the current participant. So maybe somewhere here, let me get that. Const current participant. That's gonna be triple equals to use meeting state state dot current participant. Who is the current participant? Then I will check whether that is the host or not. So coming back to this one, over here, what I will check, current participant dot is host. If that is true, then that's fine. I'm gonna be rendering this, otherwise it will not be rendered. So this is being rendered conditionally. What is the next thing? The next thing is that I have to do the same thing here as well. So copy it from here. This is the for the local user, and this is for the remote users. And I have to do just simply paste it over here. But there's gonna be a problem that instead of checking the current participant, I will be checking the participant over here, and that done. Let's see the and action. Hopefully it's gonna be right. Of course, it's better to just simply restart everything, and this is how it's gonna be going on. This one should be what? Vipendra, let me make Vipendra the host. What? Okay, so you, of course, I'm the host right now. That is why I'm being shown this. Then another person will try to join the meeting, same meeting. Reload the page. Maybe this time it is unstoppable. Enter. Got a notification here that somebody wants to join the meeting, and I can allow all or I can deny all. Let me click on allow all. So what is happening? I am the host, and if you have a look over here, I'm getting this crown beside my name, and unstoppable is just a participant, so I'm getting just that. Forget about this hand raise, we'll fix it. Okay, so this much we have done. Turn on the camera and all, everything is working. Alrighty, how long has it been? It's been 1 hour 14 minutes. Give me 5 minutes only, the live will still be on. Not even 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes or something. I'm gonna be back soon. There's some work that I have to get done. After that, as soon as not 3 minutes, yeah, I think usually should take I'll be back after 3 minutes. Until then, let me set a timer. Either you can just be here or you can just get busy doing your work. So after 3 minutes, I'll be back and continue from here on. Let me just take a break. Alright everybody, here I'm back and let's simply continue. Thanks a lot for excusing me. I hope everything's clear right now. Coming back to this. Alrighty, so without any further delay, let's simply get going. And what is the next thing that we have to focus on? This hand edge functionality. Let's not worry about this hand edge right now. This is nothing but socket related stuff. We can get it done anytime. The next thing is this. Camera on is working. Hello, hello, hello. Mic on is working. Screen share. Let's focus on this. Let's focus on the functionality of a screen share. Then slowly we'll keep working on the remaining things. So when I click on the screen share, what should happen? Coming back to this, let me go to, first of all, collapse everything. Apps, web, app, meeting, page.tsx. Inside this I have my panels and I have video section. Let's go to the video section. Inside the video section, media controller, and inside this media controller I have what? I have is recording. I have set is recording. So I'm gonna be setting is recording. And whenever I set is recording, at that time something should happen. Just simply check should be replaced. Okay, let's do that. So by the way, this is just handle click, and this is the button for recording the screen. No, this is the button for, okay, monitor up. This is what records the screen, and let me give it some design. So let me comment this, copy it, comment this. I have to give it some design as well, so that when the screen is being recorded at the time it has some different design. Right now it has just simply this normal way. So what can be the different design? How about class name is already here, bg green 500. Tuding. It has padding Wi-Fi. Let me give it padding 5. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me go with the previous way only, and here I will be removing this color. It's like this, and I will be having the color here, bg green 500, and if the screen is being recorded, text will be white. And when I hover over it, so it should be for both, right? This is fine. And the another thing is that whenever I hover over the button, nothing should happen. So hover none. Can it be like this? Oh, it doesn't work. I thought it would work. Okay, so in that case, hover, and what I wanna remove hover, so that simply means I can add my on. So even when I hover over it, bg green should still be 500, and whenever I hover over it, at the time, text should still be white. And right now, nothing is happening. The another thing is that whenever I hover over the buttons, this button, this is the one that I have. Okay, this is fine, not really big problem. I can do one thing, because I have this locally. So as I have this locally, class name and all these things are here. This one, all the buttons should have cursor, pointer. Again, this is the shared CN component. So I think it should be working directly. Yeah, so whenever I hover over the buttons, they have this effect. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is that first of all, let's work on the state section. State section in the sense, I'm gonna be having two types of buttons over here. So this is always gonna be the same. Let me cut it from here. But there are gonna be two types of buttons. This is one of them, and another one I have just here. So ultimately two types of buttons, and now I will have them like this side by side. That's okay, let's not worry about that. And from here I will be removing it all, so they are gonna be like, okay, so this is how they looks like. Whenever I hover over them, it actually becomes a bit darker. So let's even have the same effect over here. It should be around 600. So whenever I hover over the button, it will just become a little darker, and that's fine. What is the next thing that we have to do? The next thing is that I have to render it conditionally. So if I'm sharing the screen, so screen share, if that is equals to true, in that case do this, otherwise render. Again, I could have created proper components for it, but never mind, let's simply get it done here itself. So right now this is being shown because the screen sharing is true, if I'm not wrong, by default. Is that true? Screen share, let me go at the top, screen share, and is it true? Use meeting media. By default it should be false. By default the value of screen share is false. So in that case, if it is actually false, maybe I'm showing the different one. Yeah, that's sorry, wrong. Cut it from here, paste it over here, and cut it from here, paste it over here. So if screen is being shared, then the icon should be green. If the screen is not being shared, then it should be just simply normal. How about this? Right now it looks fine. The next thing is that whenever I click on this particular icon, on click, let me not have it here, rather I will be having it on the top level div. So instead of having it here separately for them, I'm gonna be having it once for all of them, somewhere here. And let me get rid of this as well. So this is how it goes. And handle click screen share, what does it have? What is it, is this supposed to be doing here? Let's see. Whenever I'm handling click, so I need to toggle the not toggling the mic. Toggle mic does what? Toggle mic toggles the mic. Okay, set mic on simply sets the state. So we have to definitely set the state. So set screen share, and what do we have to do? We have to get the current state. So const new state is gonna be equals to opposite of screen share, just like this. Once I got that, I'm gonna be setting it over here. That's not really a big problem. Again, I'm going with this way. There's another way as well, that just simply send the request and it will be handled automatically. But okay, let's not worry about that. We have to take care of two things, and that is why I'm just simply using the state that I have here, like this camera on state or this screen share state. And where am I getting it from? I'm already getting it from the states only. So whatever value I already have, the new state is just gonna be opposite of that. It's as simple as that. So okay, this should start working. Yeah, it is working, at least able to change the UI part. And as for the remaining stuff, let's focus on that. So the state is changed. The another thing is that now whenever I have to set a screen share, so what can I do? Set a screen share, it will be getting the new state. Got it? Not this here, not set a screen share. Handle screen share, how about this? Handle screen share will get the new state. On the basis of this thing, it will be handling the state, like whether the screen should be shared or not. Yeah, this is fine, not a bad name at all. Okay, where do I have to go now? I have to go to the peer connections, because from there only I will be replacing the tracks and all. So inside lib peer manager, what all I have here? I have create peer connection, get peer connection, get remote stream. I mean, I have many things. Send it to signaling server. Let me have one more thing here. What will that be? Export const handle. Can I paste it directly? No. Handle screen share, I will be getting the screen share here, and that's gonna be nothing but boolean, and I'm gonna be returning from here. Any problem? Sorry, it should be somewhat like this. Okay, so handle screen share, this is the function that I have over here. It is already being exported, so let me import it here. So the same state will be passed to this particular function, and this particular function will be handling the logic part, what all I am gonna be doing, and this particular function will be handling the state, just like this. I mean, this is what's gonna be going on. Okay, so let's go to this one, and there are gonna be two situations here. First of all, either the value is gonna be true or the value is gonna be false. So if screen share is true, then do this, otherwise do this. Okay, what is the next thing? Or let's do one thing, create another function. Will this be fine? Just a minute, let me think about it. Just a sec. Okay, I can create one more function and start sharing screen and all. That will work fine, and that will just simply replace the track. But if I just replace the track on my side, will it work on the other side as well? Let's see. If it doesn't work, then of course we'll fix it. Not worry about it. Start sharing screen. This is another function. Stop sharing screen. This is another function. Okay, again I have to create them, so let me create them here. Function start, I'm calling them function directly because so that they are available at the top as well to be used. Start sharing screen, just like this, and function stop sharing screen, just like this. Okay, so this much is done. Let's talk about this one. What happens when I start sharing the screen? So start sharing the screen since in the what means what? Start sharing the screen means you have to replace the track, right? But first of all, I have to get the track. That's also right. And what I have inside I have my remote streams, I have my RDP senders. Inside these RDP senders, I have to replace the track. Okay, I will do that, but before that I need to have my screen stream, media stream. Do I have the screen stream over here? Turns out I don't. I have it, but the value is set to null. Okay, so how about getting the screen stream from here? Whenever I get the screen stream, first of all create it, because there are going to be two things. You will be you will start sharing the screen, so you will have to create the stream, simple. Then you will stop it, so at that time you will have to stop the tracks from the stream that you will get. So if you want to stop it, you will have to get it again, right? So what can you do? You can have two functions over here. First one is gonna be const export. Let's see if we face some issues, bugs and all. If it doesn't work, then we'll fix it. Const create screen stream. Okay, and what will this do? It will just simply create this. The question is, how will it create this? Apart from this particular thing, one more thing I have, const get screen stream, get screen stream. Or instead of getting it directly over here, the thing is that when I'm getting the screen stream, I will have to set it to null again, because it cannot be the same value. How will I set it to null? In that case, I will have to create a function here, and that function should be kind of a reset screen share stream. Yeah, so let's not create it right now. Later I may have to create a function here that will be setting it to null and stopping the streams and all. So we will do it later on. But the first goal is, how will I get the screen stream? And when you are getting the screen stream, so first of all, screen, you have to focus on the screen. Then you have to focus on the audio as well. I mean, screen audio, ultimately screen video plus audio. Ultimately, by default, both of them are gonna be allowed. Later I will be making some changes exactly whether you want to allow it or not. Okay, and then my on audio. So ultimately 3 things should be combined. The simplest means const screen stream is gonna be equals to what? Navigator dot media devices dot get user media, no, get display media. And after that I have to specify the options over here. I'm gonna be getting the audio is gonna be true. I'm gonna be getting the video as well, it's also gonna be true. By default I'm allowing both of them right now. Later I will give you the options whether you want to send the audio or not, but first of all let's simply get this much done. I got the screen audio and screen video and the stream for that, but I don't have my on audio. So in that case, const, and that's gonna be a local audio stream. This should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, hardly name matters but okay. Local audio stream, I will have only audio. So navigator again, navigator dot media devices dot, this time media devices dot, this time get user media, because this is gonna be my on media, this is not gonna be the display media. And what I have to do, I have to just allow the audio. Video should be false. I think that is false by default, so I don't even have to mention it. Method of I hope video is false by default, but if it doesn't work, we'll fix it. Okay, this much we've done. Then combining them, we have to create a new media stream. Okay, so const stream. Now I have to combine both of them. So new media stream, I think there is a class like new media stream. Yeah, there is. What it contains, new media streams, let me so media interface MDN reference, open it. Coming back to this, how can I use this media stream, right? This one. So this takes what? New media stream, takes the stream or takes the parameter stream, a different media stream object whose tracks are added to newly created stream tracks, array of media stream track objects, one of each. Give me the example so that I can understand. Don't expect me to understand directly. Media stream, boost your audio and video state. Hi, where am I now? Sorry, not this one. This WebRTC media stream tutorial. Let's go here and Control F, media stream. Here we are. Okay, get video tracks, get audio tracks, that is fine. Anything seriously? No, nothing as such. Media stream recording API. let me search is this new media stream, and turns out I don't have it here. Okay, come back here. Okay, let's search this media capture and stream APIs. Do I have it here? I don't. Do I have media stream here? Yeah. Then I should be getting some examples here, but I don't have them. Can I just simply understand this? It is just simply giving me this much stream, and this can. Does it mean that I can add the stream directly over here? Is that possible? There are no examples here. Such a bad thing to say. Capturing audio and video tracks into new media stream. Yeah, let's check this thing out. So output audio stream, media stream, output tracks. So output tracks concat audio stream get tracks. Audio stream, video stream get tracks. So ultimately it is getting the tracks. It is just simply concating to this particular array, and this particular output track is unfortunately this doesn't work in Chrome. I need to create a media stream using audio and video from different media stream. In Firefox I can instantiate a new media stream from array of tracks, just like this. Unfortunately this is there any alternative method? So this should work. Yeah, getting that. And this is no longer the case. Would you like to update your answer? I have added updated solution for that. So this should use this usually works. I've done the same thing earlier. So maybe it did not work earlier, but this has been fixed right now. So let's go with that way only. That way, in the sense, coming back to this, I have them. Then I will create an what does it take? It takes tracks, right? And it takes tracks in the sense array of tracks. Yeah, it does take array of tracks. Let me be sure about this. Let's go to the top. This was the array, and then output tracks. So it takes more than one tracks. So yeah, it takes tracks directly. That simply, and it can even get the stream. Stream contains the track, but when it comes to 2 1, so I will have to create a new stream just like that. So output tracks, and navigator media devices, stream get track for each media player, new stream. Yeah, let me do that. So it does get that, and now I have to get the streams like tracks from this as well, tracks from this as well. Once I get the track, I have to combine them. So how will I get the track from the screen stream? So screen stream dot get. What is the problem? I'm not awaiting it. Is that so? I'll have to make it a sync in here. Similarly, I'll have to await this. Will I be getting suggestions right now? Yeah, getting the suggestions right now. So screen stream dot get tracks. I will be getting the tracks, and once I got the tracks, after that what? After that I can just simply destructure it, because that is gonna be an array. So just like this. Similarly, I can get the tracks from where? I can get the tracks from local audio stream dot get tracks, get tracks. Okay, once I got the track, I have to destructure it just like this. So this should be fine. So I'm just simply adding the track first of all, or I'm getting all the tracks inside this particular array, and I'm just simply giving that array to this particular stream. And once I have the stream, what next? Once I have the stream, so I have to just simply get the current stream. So let me return from here. So if I for some reason don't have the stream, clg screen no screen share stream, and let me simply return from here. Otherwise what will I do? Otherwise I will just simply return this stream from here. So stream is actually gonna be returned. Any problem? Got it, created it and returned it. Fine. Apart from this particular thing, I have to set it here as well. So that's gonna be screen stream. Screen stream is what? This one, or this one? The last one, right? That contains both. Yeah. So in that case, screen local screen stream, just like this. Similarly, I have local audio stream, and lastly I will have this screen stream over here. So let me do it something like this way, and simply return from here. So right now it should not be problematic. I have my screen stream and I'm just simply returning my screen stream from here. And now coming back to this PR manager, over here when I started sharing the screen, so const screen stream is gonna be what? create stream. Yeah, create a screen stream, and I think this is already a sync. Yeah, so I'll have to await it. So let me make it a sync as well, and let me cut it, paste it, and let me await it here. So I got my what? I got my screen stream. Once I got my screen stream, what is the next thing? Because I'm starting to share the screen, so I already have my RTP senders. I have to replace the track. So from here I can get all the tracks and I can replace them. Okay, for that thing I need to have what? I need to know the ID. Okay, how will I know the ID? I have the RTP senders. When I start sharing the screen, at that time I have to replace the tracks of all of them, so I don't even need the ID. So I can just simply say RTP senders. Once I have the RTP senders, after that what? I will be getting the sender from here, getting the sender info. I will not even get the sender. Okay, sender info, because the main sender is gonna be the audio. What is the problem here? Cannot invoke or possibly undefined. If RTP senders dot length, that is possibly undefined. If I don't have that, in that case return. Any problem? No problem. Cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. Oh, this is not a what? An array. Sorry. So what is this? This is an object, and how can I loop through an object? And mostly I just need the value. So let me do one thing. For of, and this time for in loops through the object, but that simply returns me the key, and I think that does return me the value as well. Let me check. Will I get the value here too? Inspect console, and let obj is gonna be equals to a is gonna be 1, b is gonna be 2, just like this. For let key value in obj console.log key value, just like this. Let me see whether it works. Well, it doesn't work. So let me remove the value from here. I'll only get the key. I'll only get the key. Yeah. So it turns out I only get the key using this in for loop. Never mind. Even key is enough. And the another solution can be just keep using for const for off, and here you will get the element, or you will get the sender info, and you already have the object, right? So I have to get the values of that. So object dot values. What is the object? RTP senders. So from here, this is the RTP sender, this is the main object. If I just want all the values, so this simply returns the values. So provides functionality common to all Java. Okay, forget about this. And once that is done, this value should be returning me that. Returns array of values of the enumeral on properties of an object. So this way I will get the sender info. Once I got the sender info, so sender info contains both audio as well as video. And this time what I want to do, so sender info dot audio and video. So I have to just simply replace the video, right? So sender info video, and is gonna be equals to what? Video dot replace track, and I'm gonna be replacing the track. Okay. How do I replace the track? And is there only one track, or there can be many? Replace track, let's know more about it. Replace track, RDCP sender replace track method. So replace track, new track, it just simply gets the new track. Navigate a media devices stream. So connections for each, looping through that, getting the PC. Once I got the PC, get senders. So getting the senders as well. Once I got the sender, so sender is gonna be close to this. Once I got the sender, so sender dot replace track and video track, so it gets only one track at a time. What is my goal now? Audio is already being shared. What is the problem? I think right now just my but internet connection dropped, but okay, never mind. So when it comes to doing this, so I have my screen stream. So screen stream dot get how many tracks will I have here? Most probably 3. One is screen audio, second is screen video, third my own audio. So if I do it like this, what is the problem? This is not allowed. Screen stream is possibly undefined. If I don't have screen stream, in that case simply return from here. The another thing, implicit element has implicitly any type, because expression of type 0 can't be used inside oh sorry, get tracks. And this, what is the next? JN should not be here. Alrighty, what is the next thing? Undefined is not assignable to media track or this. So what is the media track, or this may be undefined. Get tracks whenever I'm getting the tracks. So even I have to make sure that track does exist. But still the confusing thing is this. I got my stream. Once I got my stream, this does exist. After that, which track do I have to share? Even I combined it, and after combining it, replace track, simply gets the track, video track. And for getting the video track, stream.get video tracks, it does work directly, right? But from there I'm just simply getting the video track. Oh, gonna going to take the help of my notes now. The problem is this, that by default in the screen stream I'm combining what? I'm combining these many things: local audio video plus my own video. So ultimately I'm creating a new media stream. When I'm actually creating a new media stream, this media stream will contain three things. Let's see exactly how many things it contains. So how can I check it? Copy it, paste it here, run this. I'll have to select right, entire, share, allow. So this much I've done. After that, screen stream contains what? Screen stream contains this. Okay, let me get the tracks. Dot get tracks. It contains two things. It contains audio and video. Which video? Video of the screen. Which audio? Audio is enabled. And video is enabled or not? Enabled. Video is also enabled. Then it contains the audio, not stats. It contains the video, sorry, audio. When it comes to the kind, it's kind. It contains media track 1. First one contained the video. Media track 2nd. The ID is FF. The ID is FF. CDFF. They are the same. Label is what? Label is screen 3520. So ultimately they are the same. One track. Is that so? Amazing. Never expected this thing. So video. But why? Because normally, let me stop sharing the screen. If I get that, still there are two. I'm getting two tracks, audio and video, so it's not like only one. One is using this audio webcam, see this one, because I'm combining that. And another one is the screen. Screen contains the video. I mean, there is the audio as well by default, right? So this is how it goes. What if I don't add my own audio? The thing is that there is no sense adding my own audio here, because my audio is already being shared. So I have to just simply replace the video track. That simply means I have to just simply add this thing, nothing else, right? So I can just simply completely remove this particular part. Coming back to this, reload the page. Let me paste the same thing again, and this time what I'll do, I'll just simply remove this audio section, and I will remove this audio stream. This much is fine. And I'm getting local stream. Yeah, that's it. Run it, share the screen. Okay, and right now if I try to get screen stream, not like this, like this. So I'm just simply getting one media stream, and okay, of course I will get one media stream. Get tracks. I'm getting only one media track. Oh, That does make sense. It combines both. I have enabled video as well. How about let me remove this particular part first of all. That simply means I need to remove it. Why am I removing it? Because my audio is already being shared. I have to just simply share the screen. And if I turn off this video section, copy it. Now let me try one more time. And let me run it. Only video will, audio will be shared if I'm not undefined. Screen stream dot get stream dot get tracks. It does contain the video only. So ultimately this video is the combination of both. Yeah, this video is the combination of both. Great. What is the next thing? The next thing is that first of all allow it, not really a big problem. And I have this stream. Once I have this stream, if I don't have that, I'm returning it from here. So this thing is also done, and I'm returning it from here. So create screen stream. Create. Okay, that does job. That does the job. Coming back to this one. From here, what will I do? I'm already getting my screen stream, and it is just simply saying that the track can be undefined as well. So I'm gonna be getting the track over here. Const track is gonna be screen stream dot get tracks at the zero, not like this, at the 0th index. This will return in array, and I will get the one that is at the 0th index. Once I got that, I'm gonna be removing it like this, replacing it with this. The now problem is that the media stream can be undefined, so I will be checking if I have the track or not. So if I don't have the track, I'm gonna be returning from here. So this way I will not get the error. And then what am I doing? I'm simply looping through all the RTP senders, and once I get the info, I'm just simply replacing the video track. Okay, will it work? Probably. Let's see. The video track is already replaced, so let's see it in action, whether it actually works or not. So let me run it. Okay, let me be back here. Reload this. Let me restart it again one more time. Okay, this thing is done. Come back to this particular section. Enter the name. That's gonna be unstoppable. Name can be anything. You. Reload this one as well. This is gonna be VIP. Let me name it VI wants to enter. It doesn't matter. Let me allow it. Okay, I've allowed it. What is the next thing? The next thing is that click on this, select the screen, start sharing that, and wow, it turns out that screen is in fact being shared. If I turn it off, nothing will happen. Stop sharing the screen. Once I started sharing the screen, then okay, it will keep getting shared. So the next thing is that I have to stop the tracks and all. That's okay, I will have to do that. But yeah, at least this much is working. What is the next thing? Reload it. The next thing is that I have to stop sharing the screen. So this is the function. And when it comes to stop sharing the screen, so I have to stop all the tracks. Okay. Just stopping all the tracks should be enough, right? Yeah, if the tracks are stopped, that's finished. So when it comes to stop sharing the screen, so I will get the screen again. Stop sharing screen. And inside this, what will I do? Inside this, I will reset that. So reset screen share. So again, one more function, reset screen share. And what does this function do? media manager. I created it. I will have one more export const reset screen share. What will this do? Nothing. It will reset that. Reset in the sense I have my screen stream. No, I don't. It's okay. Come back to this particular point. Screen stream. Let me have it somewhat like this. Now I have that. Yes, I have. So I will get my screen stream from here. Dot get tracks first of, then I will get all the tracks. Once I get all the tracks, I will loop through them for each. I will get the track. Once I get the track, I will track dot stop. I will stop them, and screen stream will be set to null. Any problem? Don't think so, but there is one thing. And what is that one thing? That once I did this, so I have to get the original tracks once I'm actually stopping it, because stopping is not enough. Now I have to get my original video tracks and I have to replace. Okay. So getting the original video tracks. So export const get original video tracks. And what were these tracks? I mean, let me even show you that. Get original video track or not only tracks. We'll return this particular thing. Original video track. And when did I create this? This original video track was created when I create local stream. So yeah, whenever I create local stream, create local stream. So whenever I created the local stream, I got the audio and video. At the same time, I just simply got all the tracks from the local stream, and once I got all the tracks from the local stream, I just simply saved it here. For what? So that when I stop sharing the screen, so at that time I can use these original video tracks again that are already there, right? So that's the main reason behind it. So I have this original video track. I'm sending it from here. A reset will do nothing. It will just simply stop all the tracks and set screen stream to null. And what will I do now? I'll be back here, and first of all let me import this. And but before even that, when I'm actually stopping to share the screen, at that time now I have to replace the track again. So first of all I have to get the original video tracks. So original video track is gonna be equals to get original video track. Original video track in the sense the track what was there before sharing the screen. So I have saved that. Like I have already assigned to a variable, and now I can get that back again because I have stopped the sharing the screen, and it's time to start like turn on the camera again. So I already have the track over here, and I will replace it. As simple as that. Again copy it from here because I have to get all those RTP senders again. Once I get the RTP senders, and this time original video track, so ultimately over here I will just have original video track. It will be replaced. Simple. It does make sense, right? So I had my original video track before sharing the screen, and then I just simply replace the track. Earlier screen was being shared. Screen this is the track of what? This is the screen track. So control D, screen track, just like this. So earlier I had this screen track, and I just replaced with the screen track. Now I got my original video track. I replaced it again, and then I reset the screen share. Resetting screen share in the sense I stopped all the tracks of the screen share and I set it to null, and I think this should be fine. So let's see whether it works or not. Coming back to this. Let me run it again. And once running it again, let me enter the name over here. That's gonna be A. A is the host. Let me load this as well. This is gonna be B. Enter. Start sharing the screen. I mean, you can share the screen to yourself, right? Yeah, we can do that, but I cancelled it. Even when I cancel this is problematic. Okay, we'll fix it. So let me first of all allow this user. I must have got the wow, I didn't even get the request. Reload the page. Why am I not getting the request now? FA, this is the host. Let me reload this one. FFD, I should be getting the request here. Yeah, I got that. I can allow from here. The user is in the room. I can turn on the camera. The camera is turned on. That's great. I can click on the screen share screen. I can select the tab, and I can start sharing the screen. The screen is being shared right now over here. What is the next thing? The next thing is that I can actually turn it on. I mean, I can stop sharing the screen. Apart from this particular thing, now I can turn on the camera and off. And if I start sharing the screen, and meanwhile if I turn off the camera, the screen will still be shared, right? That's right. Turn off the screen, and this is how it goes. Okay, got it. What is the next thing? Screen. I'm able to share the screen. I'm able to turn it off, but there is a problem. If I start sharing the screen and if I click on this cancel button, okay, then this is still on. So I have to change the state as well based on this cancel. How will I listen for that particular event? When I share the screen and I click on the cancel button, I have to listen for that event. So this thing is done. I started sharing the screen. When I started sharing the screen, question: how to listen for screen share cancel button? How to listen for stop sharing screen? Yeah, this one. So whenever we click on stop sharing, how to listen for that? I'm currently writing Chrome extension blah 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 blah. I solved this issue by assigning stream. Somebody clicked on the stop sharing. So stream that I had, get video tracks at the 0th index on ended. So whenever the track is ended, it gets triggered. Let's see whether it happens or not. So when am I getting the track? Screen track. This is the one, right? Yeah, this is the track. So I wanna listen for one event, and what is that? Maybe here at the end, screen track I have dot on end alert screen share ended. Okay, let's see whether it actually works or not. I don't know. Hopefully it will work. Let me keep it on the left side. Come back here, and time to restart everything. Let's stop everything, restart it again, and hopefully now when I click on the cancel, first of all let me enter the name. This is gonna be user number A. Let me reload it. This is gonna be user number B. Of course I'll have to allow from here, so let's simply allow the user. They are in the meeting like this. I mean, everything is being shown. What is the next thing? The next thing is that click on this and click on cancel. Nothing happened, so I'm not able to listen for that. Okay, that's fine. Click on this, start sharing the screen. The screen is being shared. Click on stop sharing the screen. Now I'm getting screen share ended. Okay, but how about this cancel button? This much is fine. One event is getting triggered here. This screen on ended means your screen is being shared and then you stop sharing the screen. At that time this will be triggered, so that is okay. How about when you click on start sharing the screen and then you click on the cancel button? So something went into my eyes. Okay, coming back to this, create a screen stream, and inside this I got my stream. Great. Did I need to do this? No, I don't even need to do this. Copy it. I don't need to do it because as far as the audio is concerned, audio will automatically be sent. I'm just simply replacing the video track, so this should directly work if I'm not wrong, just like this, straightforward. Getting the screen stream, replacing the track, getting the track, that is okay. How do I resolve this issue? What issue? When I click on the cancel button, so okay, this works, but this works for stop sharing screen on ended. Everyone is just simply suggesting that rendering screen in browser essential. Navigator. What is the title of this? Rendering screen share tracks. Not this one. The screen share on ended is not firing when button stopped. Start screen share. Okay, can't see. Can't see share and cancel button. Huh, what a laptop this is. Literally crazy stuff. Let me take the help of AI. How to listen for that particular event, because if I'm not able to listen that, I will not be able to change the state, and that is something problematic. Yeah, that is problematic. So let me do one thing. If I stop, I clicked on cancel button. As soon as I clicked on cancel button, if the screen is not being shared, that should be turned off. Yeah. So I hope it is started. Yeah, it is. Let me go here. Let me come back here. Let me click on screen share. Simple question to the AI, because I'm not getting it from the internet. How to listen for this cancel button? Control V. Oh, can't I do that? Oh, I did it many times. Sorry. How to listen for the cancel button event when sharing the screen. Alrighty, in the browser, share screen is dialog is like cancel button belongs to the browser UI, not your JavaScript code. Because of that, there is no direct cancel button event you can listen to. Really, detect a channel using get display media rejection best way. So detect cancel using get display media rejection best way. If the user presses cancel, the promise rejects with an error. So this is the promise that I had. User cancel. Amazing job. Lovely. So what I can do? So whenever I'm getting the media here, this particular media, screen share media. So if the user rejects, then what? So I will get an error, and that's what I'm gonna be catching it inside try catch block. Let me paste it over here, and alert user rejected sharing the screen, just like this. Cancel. Of course it will not work right now. I will have to restart everything. Let me start it again. Come back here, enter the name, click on share, click on cancel. User rejected sharing the screen. Amazing. That's what we wanted. And what are we gonna be doing next? We are gonna be just simply getting the state and changing that, just opposite of that. Great. So this much we've done. And when stopping sharing the screen, we have to do it both the times. Okay. So over here, what am I supposed to do? I will be getting the state and I will be changing the state. Const new screen share, whatever the state is right now. Now use meeting media. Get state. Now I have to do it manually because over there what am I doing? I'm actually getting the state and changing the things directly. Later in the future I will fix it because in this way I will have to just do it. I will have to first of all get the state, then I will have to make the opposite of that, and it will just keep going on like this. It's better to just handle this thing on the client, on the store side itself, but okay, we will do it later, not a big problem. But this can definitely be optimized. Const set screen share, use meeting media, get state, set screen, and let me do one thing, let me call it directly over here. It's not use having this here too. So set screen is gonna be opposite of screen share. Again I'm saying this can be optimized, screen share just like this, but for now it will work. The same thing I need to do somewhere else whenever I'm stopping sharing the screen. So this thing is done. The another thing is that on ended, whenever you are ending that, right? So inside PR manager, whenever you are ending that, you have to do the same thing. And not only this, you have to do one more thing. And what is that? That one more thing is you have to call this as well. So ultimately you have to call stop sharing screen. So you have to reset the state, you have to call stop sharing screen, and then stop sharing screen will replace the track and we'll just simply reset the screen share. Okay, fine. Let's see whether it works or not. Restart everything and everything should be working fine right now. Coming back to this. Alrighty, so let's reload the page, and that's gonna be first user number A, and that's gonna be reload the page as well. This is gonna be user number B. I'll have to allow from here. Use name B wants to join the meeting. Let's simply allow. Let's turn on the camera, and the camera is turned on. Let's simply start sharing the screen. Let's click on the cancel button. This UI, look at the UI. It is green color right now. As soon as I cancel, it became white, so it is working fine. Let's click on this, share the screen. As soon as I started sharing the screen, I'm getting it here. Amazing job. And if I click on stop, it is stopped again, and thus UI is changing too. One thing is missing. If I started sharing the screen, okay, great. Why isn't this thing changing here? Okay, this screen is being changed on the other side, but on my local host side, this is still the same. Oh, we will have to fix it. Okay, stop sharing the screen. How do we fix it? How do we fix this? So inside media controllers, media manager, I have created screen stream, that is okay. I have reset screen share. I have get original video track. These things are fine. One more thing I will have over here, and that is reset screen share, right? Get screen share. As for this one, let me have it somewhere below. I have created screen share. I will have one more, and that's gonna be export const get screen stream and it will do nothing, just simply return the screen stream from here. Screen stream, simple. This is just a function that simply returns the screen stream. Now whenever I'm sharing the screen, at that time I have to add it to the local video element, and whenever I stop sharing the screen, at that time I have to remove it from there. Removing in the sense I will be adding the local stream. So there are two streams that I have, local stream and screen stream, and as per the state I have to just simply add to the local stream. So where is the local stream? Inside video section, video grid. Over here I have the video, and what I have to do, whenever the value of screen share changes, what am I doing here? This is merely for the remote stream, let's not worry about this. The thing that I have to worry about here, that is use effect. Whenever the value of screen share, do I have it here? Turns out I don't. So const use meeting media state dot screen share, not camera on here, screen share, yeah. So whenever the value of screen share changes, either true or false, this particular use effect will be triggered. And when this use effect gets triggered, so if screen share is true, then I have to do this. If it is false, then I have to do this. Great. If it is true, then what? If it is true, then I have this local video ref over here, Control C. If it is true, in that case, screen is being shared, current dot, let's commit it for now. If it is true, then what will I do? I will get the screen stream. Get screen stream. I will get the screen stream, and dot src object is gonna be equals to screen stream. Just like this. Any problem? Yeah, it is possibly null. So over here, if I don't have local stream, return local stream not here, local video ref dot current, simply return from here. Fine. So if that is true, then what am I doing? I'm getting the screen ultimately when I'm sharing the screen. So I'm getting the screen stream, assigning it to the local video element. Similarly over here, if that is equals to false, that simply means I'm not sharing the screen. So this time I will be getting get a local stream, and I will be Control D, local stream, just like this, adding this here. Having said that, this is fine, right? So I'm doing this much. Will it work? Let's see. I mean, unless we actually run the application, we will never know. So let me reload the page. Name is gonna be A. Let me reload this one as well. Name is gonna be N, whatever, doesn't matter. Let me first of all, I'll have to allow. So this particular user is allowed. What is the next thing? Next thing is that click on start sharing the screen. Cancel button, this works well. Select the screen, and this is work. This became blank. Why? For some reason, let me stop sharing the screen. It is blank in the sense there is something wrong with the logic. Screen stream, get a screen stream. It returns the screen stream from here that I have. So whenever I start sharing the screen, so this screen stream gets set. Okay, I'm returning it from here. Coming back to this video grid over here, get screen stream, getting the screen stream, assigning it to this CLG. Screen stream. I'll have to log the value of it. I don't know whether this is exactly the same or not. Usually should work fine, but it is not working fine. Okay, let's see. So coming back to this one, if I start sharing the screen, null. Great. Why is the value null? This is insane. The simple thing is that the screen stream that I'm actually getting here, the value itself is null. Okay. It depends on screen share value. Let me make it depend on the screen stream as well. And then does not work. Let me cut it from here. Let me paste it at the top. Share the screen. Still does not work. That is null. Why am I not setting the value of screen stream? No, I am. So why? Screen share is true, then log the value of screen stream. The value of the screen stream is null. Coming back to this media manager, I'm returning my screen stream from here. Screen stream, whenever I get the value, screen stream, I'm assigning it to the screen stream. So first of all, creation will happen. If I don't have that, I'm not returning that. If there are any errors, then I'm simply toggling the value, just like this. And if I click on share, at that time what is the next thing that I can do? I'm simply sharing it from here, screen stream. If I don't have no screen stream, then return from here. Otherwise, return screen stream. And by the way, it should be working fine, screen stream, if I'm getting that. Is there anything that I'm missing? Some states and all. So when I click on share button, at that time this event will be triggered. Probably first of all I'm changing the state, then I'm setting the stream. So first of all I have to set the stream, then I have to change the state. Probably this is what happening. Where do I have to go when I click on the screen button? So maybe this PR manager section here, and inside this PR manager, whenever I'm trying to start sharing the screen, so what am I doing? Not here actually, inside the controllers. What is the problem here? Media stream undefined. Okay, not a problem, I will fix it, or let me do it like this, that the stream that I'm getting, that does exist, fine. Media controllers, and when I'm actually controlling this value here, so what am I doing first of all here? Handle share screen, then setting the screen share button. So handle share screen will do what? Handle screen share screen will, if screen share is on, okay, I'm sending it the new state, by the way. So screen share, so that is the new state, it will start that, and handle screen share. Whenever I call it again, it will stop that. So stop screen share if the value is not true. So am I calling it again? Turns out not. So when I click on that button again, stop sharing the screen, then what will happen? Okay, the value of it will change. So this will become false the next time, and at that time this will trigger. So first of all, I'm changing the state. So when I clicked on this, what am I doing here? I'm creating the stream, create a screen stream, after that checking whether that existed or not, and then simply replacing the tracks, and then on ended doing this. How about when I clicked on the button, at that time that will trigger as well. Ultimately at that time, screen share, this will trigger too, and the problem is that the value of screen share screen stream is null. This is mainly because I'm getting it from here, so let me cut it from here and let me paste here itself, so that whenever the value of screen share changes, at that time I will be getting the stream. And when I'm getting the stream, so I have to check the value of this. Coming back to this one, okay, let me check it now. User number A, reload it, user number B, and whatever, let me allow it from here. They are in the meeting, let me inspect it this time, inspect it. Okay, so this much is fine, console, and let me click on this, start sharing the screen, screen stream, that is undefined. Okay, so what is the solution to this, and why is that undefined? Stop it. That is undefined over here. So no screen stream found initially, but why? So once I actually get the stream, so when I click on that, I have to change the local stream. Okay, peer manager, when I start sharing the screen, at that time I get the stream, create screen share stream, and once I get that, I just simply kind of get the tracks from that. Once I got the track, I'm gonna be replacing the tracks of what? I'm gonna be replacing the track of the sender, nothing else. the flow is right, still that is undefined, because first of all screen will, there could be possibility that when you click on the share button, at that time what happened? Oh, I know the reason now. Okay, what is happening here? When I'm clicking on this share button, at that time I'm looking for the stream. And when should I look for it? I should look for the stream when I actually select it and click on this share button. At that time I have my stream. Okay, so add. Alrighty, everybody, sorry for that. Just got a call in like in between, so everything got disconnected. Coming back to this thing, the reason is clear that why am I not getting the stream? That is, I'm looking for the stream as soon as I click on this button, and at that time screen is actually undefined, and because of that thing I'm not getting it. When should I get the stream? And when should I actually trigger the event? When the screen has actually started sharing, right? So in that case, let me do one thing. The problem is not the logic, the problem is when I'm actually triggering it. So inside my video grid, not this one here, this is screen share. This is the problem, because as soon as I click on the button, this will be turned on, and if it is turned on, then gone, right? So when should I trigger this? Now, as far as triggering is concerned, so even setting the value of the screen directly is problematic, because if I click on the screen icon, that doesn't mean screen is being shared, right? Absolutely right. So in that case, let me not do it here. So if I go to media controllers, what am I doing? I'm setting the state directly over here. This state should not be set directly over here. Sorry, I have a sore throat. Mainly because even if I click on the icon, that doesn't mean I have started sharing the screen. So when will I do it? Handle screen. When even this particular thing, new state, start screen, okay, stop screen. So when I start sharing the screen over here, once I have done it, I got the stream, I set the track, and at last I'll be doing what? When I stop it, what I do? When I stop it, I const set screen share is gonna be equals to use meeting dot get state dot what get state dot set screen share. This should be meeting media first of all, because this is related to the media. Set screen share, and first of all let me get the value of that, the current value, and then I'll be making it the opposite screen share, and I'll be copying the same thing. Again, this could have been optimized, but I will be working on it later, not now. Set screen share gonna be opposite of screen share, just like this. So when am I changing the value of the state? When I have actually replaced the track. Replace the track in the sense when I'm actually sharing the screen, at that time I'm gonna be changing the state, and when the state changes, the remaining things are gonna be happening. So at the end, what was I doing? I was doing it at the beginning, and now I'm doing it at the end. And whenever I'm sharing stopping come on, where is that? Start sharing the screen, and then sorry, this should not be done here, it should be done here. Oh, just a sec, just a sec, just a sec. So whenever I stop sharing the screen, at that time what I do, whenever I stop sharing the screen, whenever it's ended, so I'm keeping it here. Let me not keep it here, rather whenever I whenever I start sharing the screen, at that time I'm changing the state. So change the state. Similarly, whenever I stop sharing the screen, at the end I will do it, so it will be done. Change the state. Let me see now whether it works. Coming back to this. User number A. Let me close this. Another user will try to join the same meeting. User number B. Enter. I'll have to allow. So let me allow. And they're in the meeting. Turn on the camera. Camera is being shared. That's okay. What is the next thing? I can share the screen. Look. Right. Oh. Just change something, some logic, and that is causing the issue. So whenever it ends, at the time I have to change the state anyhow. Okay, never mind. Whenever it ends, I'm already changing it here. So what is the problem? It ended. It did not end. Rather, I cancel that. Cancel in the sense, create stream. This particular section. Now I don't even need to listen for it. Why? Because I'm not changing the state directly. I'm only changing the state when everything's being shared. CLG. Let me have a log. That's it. Reject to share the screen, just like this, and get rid of this. Now it should work fine. Reload. User number 1, user number 2, B, and of course allow the user, allow all, doesn't matter, and start sharing the screen. Done. Great, it's working. I can stop sharing the screen as well, and I can turn on the camera. I can again do that. So ultimately now screen is being shared. Of course I can just simply stop sharing the screen, camera will be started. So yeah, great job. We've done it. Yeah, if we cancel, nothing happens. If we can also share the audio. Here audio is automatically shared, and this way it just simply keeps going. Why are we getting this audio option? If you actually have a look over here, we are getting this audio option. We can turn it on, turn it off. Why? Because if I'm not wrong, I have enabled it here. So coming back to this particular section, whenever I'm sharing this screen, at that time I have enabled the audio. Let me turn it off and then see what happens. Will we still get that? I don't know, honestly. So that is something I have to just figure out on the go. So user number A. Similarly, another person joins the meeting. User number B. This postman got spinned up. Sorry for that. Let's click on screen share screen. And now if you actually have a look at this, I'm not getting that audio option anywhere. Why? Because I have turned it off. I have turned it off. I was just enabling the video. Now if I enable the audio, I will also get the audio option there to enable that. So such a good thing this is. What a name. Sorry. Reload the page. A wants to join the meeting. This is the toast that we got. we can just simply click on allow all, and the person has been allowed. If I click on share screen share, right now I'm getting this audio option. Earlier I wasn't getting, right now I'm getting. And here to share audio, share the tab. I clicked on this, and when you are sharing the entire screen, at that time audio cannot be shared. So you will have to select a I will have to select the tab, and then I can just select any tab, and the audio will be shared. Let me share the entire screen and share. So ultimately, yeah, this is working. Not only this, if another person joins the room, control C, another person, let the another person join the room. This is gonna be user number C. Of course, I got a message that C wants to join the meeting and all. In that case, okay, I will have to allow. Now it's up to me. There are two users already in the meeting, FDSA, forget about the name, I'll correct it. I can deny, I can allow, I'm gonna be allowing all. So for the third person, new problem. What is that? The issue is the third person. That third person is not getting the screen share. If I stop it, if I start sharing the screen again, that person will get that. So now that person is getting the stream. But when that person actually joins the meeting, at that time, that person doesn't get the stream. Okay. And the reason is simple. I mean, it's obvious actually. Okay, whenever somebody joins the room, what do? Let me close everything. Whenever somebody joins the room, at that time I trigger a use effect. Use effect error. So what is that use effect? Meeting, and this page.tsx. Video section, yeah. Video grid, of course, yes. So whenever somebody joins the room, what happens? If somebody is joining the room, so whenever other participants changes, that simply means somebody joined the room. Or remote stream version changed, that simply means I got a remote stream from the other user side. At that time, what am I doing? At that time, I'm setting the remote stream. Okay. The question is, if the new user joined the room and camera is on, that person gets the camera. Okay. But if the screen share is on, that person doesn't get the screen share. Again, let me show that. I mean, let me check whether this is actually happening or not. There are gonna be 3 users. Who got the message? Nobody. Let me reload this. User number A, user number B, and user number C. Okay, so ultimately these people actually wants to join the meeting. Let me click on this. 2 people are in the queue. They want to join the meeting. Let me click on allow all. Let me allow all of them. All of them are allowed. Well, I didn't want to do this. If I turn on the camera, it's visible on my side, it's visible on the other user side, it's visible there only. That is okay, fine. What is the problem? Let me reload this page as well. Let me reload this page as well. Now what is happening? I got 2 requests over here. They want to join the meeting. So if I first of all, I'll have to reload the page. This is actually gonna be B. B wants to join the meeting. Reload the page. This is gonna be C. C. Oh, B. Yeah. So B and C, they want to join the meeting. Right now, my camera is on. But as soon as I click on allow all, they are gonna be in the meeting, and camera will be automatically shared. So ultimately, they will automatically be getting the stream. Let me share the screen as well. Okay, screen is being shared, and they are getting the screen as well. That's okay. Good job. Let me reload the page. So as soon as I reloaded the page, I'm just simply getting a message. B left the meeting, and BB will join the meeting. So BB wants to wants to join the meeting. I'll have to allow from here. That's okay. Let me come back here. This is the C. Let me reload the page as well. C left the meeting. Now CC will join the meeting. So BB and CC, they want to join the meeting. If I click on allow all, what happens? They, even if I'm sharing the screen, they get the camera. Over here as well, he gets the camera. So that simply means whenever somebody joins, by default that person gets the track of camera. And if the camera itself is turned off, so that person will not be getting anything, even if you are sharing the screen. And when you click on share screen again, at that time track is replaced and they get the stream. Okay. Fine. Stop it. How can I fix this? Let me close everything. Such a good bug this is. Whenever somebody joins, at that time, what am I adding to the peer connection? By default, why does that person get a camera even when I have replaced the track? If I'm sharing the screen, that simply means I have replaced the track. If the track is actually replaced, whew. So what do I have to do now? First of all, peer connection, lib. Whenever I'm creating the peer connection, so what am I doing? Peer manager, I'm creating the peer connections. At that time, what am I doing? I'm getting the local stream. I got it. The thing is that whenever somebody connects, that person connects to this peer connection. Ultimately, any peer connection that I have. So if I have only one peer connection, I will have two peer connections to connect to those people. So when I have those two peer connections, if somebody connects, but still not getting the region. Sorry. I got my local stream. I added my local stream to the RDP senders. And the thing is that as soon as I started sharing the screen, wow, I got the region. What is the region? If nobody joined my meeting and I created what I did, this will even not work. I started sharing the screen. So what is happening? So right now, if I go here, I got the region. Reload the page. So what is happening here? It's just about reload it. User number in. Right now there is no one in the meeting. I am the only one in the meeting. That simply means just a room has been created. There are no people. That simply means there is no peer connection. And if there is no peer connection, there is no setting local stream and no sharing setting because whenever I click on share screen, at that time I replace the track. There is no replacing the track because there is no peer connection. So the thing is that whenever somebody joins the meeting, at that time new peer connection gets created. So the previous screen share stream that I had, that doesn't work. So what do I have to do now? So I'm getting my local stream over here. Okay. And I did what? I also created my local remote stream. Yeah, I did that. So here I will be getting both. Get remote stream. I'll simply say, of course I'll have to add this, import this. What is the problem? Not remote stream here. Sorry. Screen stream. Fine. Yeah. So what am I saying? That first of all, get the screen stream. If the screen stream is there, that itself is gonna be the local stream. That is it. That's simply gonna be like this. So add it to the RTP sender. As simple as that. Simple thing. If I have the remote screen stream already, add it there. If I don't have, then get the local stream. Should be simple. Sorry. Let's see. So right now I'm in the meeting. Somebody will try to join it. Let me share the screen. Screen is being shared. That's great. What is the next thing? Somebody will come and join my meeting. So let me get that somebody here. This person comes. Person B. Okay. I'll have to allow from here. So let me click on allow. Not working. That person gets the camera, but that person doesn't get what? Screen. By the way, if I turn on the camera, the screen should be stopped automatically. Whew, okay. Or I can do one more thing. There is one more logic. That is, whenever you click on start sharing screen, at that time create a new peer connection. Not new peer, not even one. You will have to create as many peer connections as there are people. That's gonna be bad. This way it will just keep. I can do that. That for my camera, I have one screen, one peer connection. For my screen stream, I am gonna be creating another peer connection that will be connected to all the people. So in this way, this is what actually usually happens in Google Meet and Zoom and all. But the thing is that they don't use P2P connection. Right now I'm using P2P connection. So if I go with that way, there are gonna be many peer connections and my browser will start hanging. So that is not the best way. Okay, by the way. So got the problem. I hope it is clear. But the question is, this is the host, right? This became the host. So let me share the screen over here. As soon as I started sharing the screen, so the screen is being shared right now. As the screen is being shared right now, so if somebody joins this room, I will get my screen, because whenever I started sharing the screen, that simply means I have a screen stream. So let me even do that. CLG screen stream. Whenever the peer connection is created, okay, get screen stream, just like this. And let's see whether I get the value or not. And on whose side? On the new user side. So new user will try to join the meeting. Let's name it anything. I got a request over here. I allow. Ah, wow. It worked, but it worked on the second time when I already have it. That simply means for the first time when I click on this, it doesn't work. That simply means what I mean. Let me explain. If I start it, and of course the pages are gonna be, this is gonna be the user number A. Let me start sharing the screen here. Done. The screen is being shared. This is gonna be the user number B. B joins the meeting. Of course I'll have to allow. We did it. Amazing job. The thing is simple. What am I doing here? Let me stop sharing the screen. Let me start the camera. Let me share the screen. I mean, this is how it works. What is the thing? The thing is that by default, whenever a new peer connection was getting created, so what was I doing? I was simply setting the local stream, and setting the local stream, that simply means if there is no local stream, you are gone, screwed. So what am I saying? If there is any screen stream, first of all, attach that stream only, if that is there. And if there is no stream, then attach the local stream. Screen stream in the sense the screen video, local stream in the sense your camera video. So if I already have my screen video, so let me share that, attach that, add that, whatever. And if I don't have, then I will be using my local camera. So this is what I'm doing here. Simple. So we've done this much, and let me click on stop. It will be stopped. So we have three things right now. We can even turn it on. Many people can simply share the screen. So this person can also, maybe this person is gonna be sharing this JavaScript tutorial. Coming back to this, so this JavaScript tutorial is being shared, and well, गजब है यार. Let me stop it. Let me share the entire screen. This does not work for some reason. If this person starts, this also does not work. That simply means something's wrong. Why doesn't it work? Arey yaar, my logic. As long as the camera is on now, I should be able to do that. Shouldn't I? It works here, it doesn't work here. Why? If I turn on the camera, this works, but this does not work. Why? I do have my screen stream. And whenever I do have that, but yeah, simple. I mean, it's understandable. What is the problem? Probably understandable. When somebody joined the meeting, at that time I used my screen stream, and then as soon as I stopped, it got removed, and once it got removed, then there is no original video track. Yeah. So the problem is this, that okay, I'm sharing my screen stream over here and then adding it to this. Then apart from this particular thing, when I'm getting this local stream, so I have my local video camera. When I'm getting this, I have my screen. So as soon as I stop sharing the screen, what will happen? At some point I will stop sharing the screen, right? And as soon as I stop sharing the screen, what happens? All the tracks get stopped. Do I have to stop the tracks? No. I have to just simply replace them. With camera it works great, because when working with the camera, I'm disabling them. When working with the stream, I'm stopping the tracks directly. And as soon as the tracks are stopped, then how will the tracks get replaced? And that is the problem. So anyhow, I will have to add local stream over here. So what will happen when a new participant joins? So local stream needs to be added, and once the local stream is actually added, after that, if I have my const screen stream okay, screen stream, get screen stream. If I have my screen stream, then what will I be doing? First of all, I'm still adding the local stream. First of all, local stream will be added because by default the local stream has disabled things and all. Ultimately local stream I get, but camera and video both of them are disabled. I can just simply turn them on and all. So if local stream is actually added to the RTP senders, so local streams tracks are never stopped, so that will not be problematic. So in that case, first of all I will add local stream, then I will check whether I have the screen stream as well. If I have that, so if I have screen stream, in that case what will I do? In that case, I will be replacing the track. So TCP RTCP senders ID I already have here. Once I have the ID dot video and replace track, and I'm gonna be replacing the track. So screen stream dot get tracks at the 0th index. Now the problem is that it may be undefined, so I'm gonna make sure that it does exist there. Okay, this should be solving the issue. Let's see. Let me share the screen. The screen is being shared. Let me ask another user join the meeting. I'll have to allow. And the screen is being shared over here. Let me stop sharing the screen. Let me start sharing the camera. Let me stop sharing the camera. Let me start sharing the screen. Hooray! We've done it! This is sometimes gets crazy. So many logics on top of them. I mean, among them there is a best logic. Working on them, we find out like, okay, this is the one that's gonna be working for us. Is this person able to share the screen? Yeah. This person can also as long as this person is sharing the screen. So even if this person is turning the camera on, it will have no effect. That is okay. I'm okay with this. If this person turns on the camera now, this is gonna be working. So if the camera is on, this person can definitely share the screen as well. So that time this is how it's gonna be working, and otherwise it's gonna be stopped. Interesting. Similarly, this person can also turn on the camera. This person can also share the screen. So this is working. What is the next thing? What if the another user joins, the third one? Let me get that user here. Third user, user number C. Of course, I'll have to allow. And guess what? We are already getting the screen share from user number A. That is the host. Host is sharing the screen right now, and we are getting the video from the B. And this person can also turn on the video. So we are getting the video over here. This person can also share the screen, and we are getting the screen as well. There is one problem. What is the problem? The problem is stop it, turn on the camera. The camera works. Screen does not work. Oh, screen works too. But screen works when I turn the camera on. Oh shit. I mean, okay. What is the problem? Let's think about what is happening in the background. When two people are there in the meeting, that's great. Another person joins the room. Okay. That person will automatically get the tracks, right? That person will have the local stream. That's also right. That person will not have the screen stream. That's right. Once that person has the local stream, that gets added, and that is shared. Great. How about the remote stream? So if the screen stream is there, so local stream, it has the senders, and RTP senders. If it has the remote screen stream, that will be replaced. The track will be replaced. That simply means it should be working. Why doesn't? That's something I have to figure out. So let me stop it and one more try to fix it. I mean, overall things have started working fine, but one thing is I wanna make sure that when third user joins or the fourth user joins, at the time things work the same way or not. So who is gonna be the host here? Let's make this person a host. So user number A, then user number B will try to join the meeting, and then user number C will also do the same. Okay, so now I have to just simply allow both of them. I allowed both of them. Both of them are allowed. Now if the user who actually joined, maybe let's talk about this user number, see if it starts sharing the screen. I am getting it here. I'm getting it here. And that's great. Let's talk about this user number B. If the user number B starts sharing the screen, probably this JavaScript section thing. Come back here. So for some reason I don't get it. Let me share entire screen. Now I get it. Stop it. Let me share tab. Okay, when I start sharing the tab, that gets problematic. You know why? Because the tab is not on that side. Okay, if I'm not wrong, that's the reason. Let me close this. Let me see it in action. Let me open another tab, just an empty tab over here, and let me share it from this side. This one. Tabs are not being shared properly. Why? Stop it as well. Everything's been stopped. Coming back to this one. I'm gonna be sharing a tab. Oh, by default I'm not able to share a tab. Interesting. Why? I'm getting it here. Why am I not able to share the tab to others? If the host tries to share the entire screen, host is able to share the entire screen. That's great. This is nothing but the host, nobody but the host. Let me close this, and host tries to share the tab, and that actually gets problematic. Sharing this to this, I think this is not allowed. Stop it. Let me select, let me say share video, media stream. You know what I think? It could be because I'm on the same browser and I'm trying to share the same thing. Because apart from this, I'm actually able to share everything like window, VS Code. Come back to this. I'm able to share VS Code. Not only I am, the other people are actually getting. They are able to share maybe what? This browser. Coming back to this particular section. So this person is sharing the browser, and I'm getting this browser over here. I'm getting this browser over here as well. So I'm not able to share the Chrome, and I think Chrome stops this because from the Chrome I'm trying to share the Chrome. So that is the problem. Apart from this particular thing, the logic is actually right. So we don't really need to worry about this. Okay, so okay, let's not worry about. And if the third user, I'm sharing this right. User number you. What is you? You are not sharing it. Okay, let me turn on the camera. So one user is simply sharing the camera. So this way we are just simply getting the stuff the right way. Okay, so yeah, things are working fine. The only problem is that if from the Chrome you try to share the Chrome, that gets problematic, because yeah, that is understandable. And ultimately, two things are being shared. If I just simply stop sharing, so one of them will stop, then other one will stop, and this way it does the job. So great job, we have done it. And my camera, screen, that is also working. Now the chat section. Chat section we will focus on it later, but one thing that I have to focus on here, that if I click on this chat, at least the chat box should appear. Like if I click on this, the chat box appears, right? If I click on the participant box appears. Similarly, if I click on the chat, that box should appear. So let's fix this. One more thing, I will have another option over here, and that is the participant option too. So I'm gonna be copying that from there. Amazing job. How long has it been? By the way, I don't even know. So it's been 3 hours 20 minutes. I was supposed to be working on this for 4 hours. So I still have 40 minutes or something. So let's continue working on this project for 44 minutes more, 40 minutes more, and then we'll call it. So what am I gonna be doing here? Pretty simple thing. I have to change the UI. I have to go to the app. I have to go to the meeting, panes.tsx. Inside this I have this video section. Inside the video section I have the top bar. From the top bar I have to copy something. And what do I have to copy? Users icon. I have to copy this button. Not just this button, just copy the users icon. I already know size is the 18. Okay, let's not worry about this. Let me go to the media controllers. Inside media controllers, what all I have? Inside my media controller, I have this mic button. Okay, then what I have? After the mic button, I have this video button. After this video button, I have this screen share button. After screen share button, let me collapse this as well. Tring, tring. I can create proper components for them. That's not really a big problem. Even we have created many, so we can create these, for them as well. But for now, let's simply go ahead. Then we have this chat. One more thing, whenever something is selected, at that time the color should be green. That's a good way, right, to just simply donate. Reference the things. I will focus on this, but later. And this is gonna be chat section, chat button. And lastly, I wanna have one more button. Can I copy it? Can I paste here? Users from Lucid React. So I will have one more. Let me make the size 100. So this is how it's gonna be looking like. I even have the user, and then this button. So this is fine. And one more thing, I need to have the recording option as well. So just beside share screen, I'm gonna be having the recording option as well. I can have it here as well at the corner. That recording should be somewhere here. But it's better to have all the options over here together. Why not? So I'm gonna be having one more icon, and here recording. What icon should I use for that? Lucid React icons. We have to work on many things here. Camera, recording. Circle. This one, circle dot. And then we can use this one for stopping that circle off. Let's use it for now. Later we may find something better, so we will be using this. I feel like singing a song, but I'm really bad at this. Never mind. Circle dot. Cut. Alrighty, so this much we have done. So circle dot will be shown there. Circle dot. I will have a tooltip over. This is really bad, yeah. What if I change the color of it to red? I mean, won't it be looking good? I'll focus on that. And apart from this particular thing, circle, I need to have one more. Either this circle dot or there's gonna be circle what was that? Circle off. And let me collapse this one and let me see how it looks like. Control W, Control W, Control W, Control W, Control W. Coming back to this, this is how it looks like. Okay, first of all, this needs to be near recording. And what about this one? This is users, participants, chats. Let me cut this button. And let me paste it beside what? Let me paste it beside screen share somewhere here. Okay, this thing is done. And when doing this, text read 300, 500. I think this is fine. Or how about text 5 XL, 4 XL, text font width can we customize the icons? Those are the React icons. Circle. We can copy the SVG, right? Amazing. Now it's gonna be too much. I can create proper components for them, but that's gonna be time taking. Later we will focus on that. Radius. Let me make the radius 4. And apart from this particular thing, this radius is 10. Y, X. And let's see how it's gonna be looking like. So what I have to do now, just a sec, hang on. I have to see the result. That's worse. Okay. Size should be 50. That doesn't have any effect on this. That's gone. Oh, that changes. So it was 12 by default. Got it. Making radius to 15. that will not be visible to padding. Remove this padding. Let me keep it 10. But now this is crazy, yeah. BG red 300. Let's see how it looks like. So ultimately the whole color and this SVG is inside that. I'm gonna be asking for an SVG. Oh, let's go with this only. What did I have earlier? I had a circle of. Bro, I'm gonna be having only this for now. Later I will make it better. I mean, size. I can change the icons. That is not really a big problem. Let me have this padding stuff here. Padding Y is gonna be 6. Not 6 actually. It was 3 if I'm not wrong. Oh, not 3. Maybe it was 5. Yeah. So it was just like that, and for now I'm gonna be making the color to a red one. So or white, it's gonna be not visible. Sim. Nothing is gonna be working. Okay, never mind. Let's simply keep it simple. Simple in the sense BG red 300 and text is gonna be white. Not 300. Let me make it 500. And this is how it's gonna be looking like. And by the way, this should be turned on for now. If I turn both of them on, they are gonna be looking like this. So let me turn it off. Hopefully it is okay. Okay, let's not worry about it. Hover over it and BG red. If I keep focusing on the UI part, it's gonna be taking a lot of time. So let me make it simple text. How about this? This is good. If I click on this, it will what? Recording will start. Nothing else. By default, the recording is off. Not the best icon ever. I had some SVGs. Let me copy them. Some good ones. And it doesn't matter, yeah. I mean, overall, things are fine. If I click on this, it is getting recorded, right? So in that case, if this is turned on, that simply means the screen is not being recorded. If you click on this, the screen will start getting recorded. As simple as that. And as for the remaining things, we will make it better later. Like we are just one step away, like changing the icon. And I'm not getting the right one. Recording icon looks like this. We can have it. What we'll get from here? We will get download. We can download PNGs. And we can get this PNG as well. So we can do this as well. I mean, yeah. Of course, I'll have to download the PNG. Let me download this one as well. So 2 PNGs are downloaded. Let me just use the PNGs this time, so that they look good and nothing else. Let me cut these. And I'm gonna be back here. I will keep them inside public. So inside public, they are gonna be public. Paste these. This is gonna be recording recording on sorry, recording on, recording off. Hey, I can't even see that. Okay, never mind. Coming back to this, instead of using these things, instead of even having the colors, instead of even having the padding over here, it's gonna be pretty simple. And now time to have the image. I'm using Next.js. I can use the image provided by Next.js itself. Next image. Recording on dot png. Recording on. Width is gonna be 20. Height is gonna be 20. Yay, we are getting that. We are close. Let me make it 30. How about the, let me make it even 40. Okay, how about this button, this button, E by 2, 3, 5, and this is fine. How does it look like, everybody? And another thing is that I can copy it again, I can paste it again, I can turn it off for now. Don't worry about the components, creating components on top of each other. I mean, they can be easily created, so that's not really a big problem. Recording off. Wow, haha, did it. I mean, it is not the worst actually. And what about the next thing? The next thing is this icon, phone off, padding, end meeting, add child, get rid of this, and this is the ending icon and nothing else. What else do we need? As soon as I click on this, I should be just getting a model. So now it's all about model. How will I create a model? We have this recording, we have this chat, we have this participants, we have this end meeting, and for that thing we need to have a model. For the model I will go to Daisy UI. Hopefully I will get, otherwise I will use what? Shadician. That also provides. daisyui.com. Components. This one is fine. Any new? What is the difference? Escape K2. Okay. This model works with a hidden checkbox. Hidden checkbox. Okay. I'm gonna be going with this. And this is the last one. So let's go with this one. Yeah. So let's copy it. Ooh. This is it. Welcome back to the world of models. So what do I have to do now? करना क्या है? Copy paste. Copy. Okay. Where should I keep it? This model is going to be the part of what? This model will be the part of media controllers. So end call model, right? So let me have it here only. End call model dot end meeting model dot tsx rfc end meeting model. Okay, first of all, the main goal is to get the model somehow. How will I get the model directly? I have it here. I have this dialog, and how to get the model? To get the model, it has the reference variable to reference and meeting model. This is the ID. So the first thing is that I get the ID. The second thing is that I get the reference of this, and that's gonna be fine. So better get the reference. Let's see how we are gonna be doing it. And apart from this particular thing, I have to call show model, and that's it. The job will be done. So let me go to the media controller here. Media controllers, right? And I will have fragments here just like this, and just below that I will have my model. So end call end meeting model just like this. Having said that, it's not gonna be directly visible, that is for sure. There is no model nearby or on the screen. So what is the next thing? Get the reference. Okay, let's do that. Sorry, the code became bulky, but never mind, we will fix it later. I mean, we will work on each and everything, making it more and more understandable, making lots of components and all. That will be done. But for now, I just need to have the reference of the model. So model ref. Sorry, sneezing a lot. Const end meeting ref. End meeting reference. Okay. Use ref. By default, it will be null. Let me pass it here. So ref end meeting ref is gonna be equals to end meeting ref. Oh la. Let me come here, and here I will get it as a prop. End meeting ref. What is gonna be the type of this? End meeting ref object on what? On HTML dialog element. End meeting ref. Coming back to this one. This will be on HTML dialog element. Any problem? Null. It can actually be null as well. Ref itself can be null. अरे हट जा भाई. How about this? Yeah, that's fine. So ref object, whatever reference I get, that, yeah, that's right. So ref, ultimately that is a ref, but the value can be null. Fine. What is the next thing? The next thing is that whenever you click on this, what? End meeting, right? So whenever you click on this, I have to show it. So I have to show the model ultimately. So if you click on the end meeting, then how will I show the model? End meeting ref dot current dot show model. Will it work? Let's go here. Show model. It should ideally work. So let's see. Yeah, we are getting it. We can escape it. Thumbs up. Okay, so we are getting the model. What is the next thing? We need to have two buttons here. First message, hello not. Vipendra, I mean the name of the user. Do you really want to leave the meeting? And then leave and close button, cancel button. This is how we'll have. So first of all, I need to have the name. So instead of saying hello, I will say, okay, what here? Current participant, right? Because current participant is leaving the meeting. So current participant is gonna be equals to use meeting. Of course, I'll have to import state dot yeah current participant. Okay, I have it. What next? Nothing. Current participant dot username. अरे रुक जा भाई. This much is done, and the second paragraph is gonna be, do you really want to leave the meeting? Emoji. How to get the emoji? I think here we have something called characters. Copy and paste it. So do you really want to leave the meeting? Okay, from method. So this is the first button that I have. This should be end, not end, cancel. So this is the cancel button. What is the next thing? I need to have one more button, that is leave. So dialog method form, I will have a button